What
What's up?
up, dog?
Going on?
Tater Dome. What's cracking, buddy?
There we
As, I,
go.
as
How's
soon as I
everybody?
see, oh, there he is. There he is. There's the 40
Crack-a-lackin'.
man. I knew he was gonna come. What up, man? Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
we
just
got a
keeping an
crew.
eye out for. It was funny. I accidentally tapped on myself, which is hilarious. My alter ego was in the building for a minute. Um,
If you talk to yourself in third person, you just some
I,
people
I
got
have
it
a
like
I
that.
have a copy. I have a coffee cup that actually says, "Yes, I talk to myself. Sometimes I need expert advice." Um,
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Self-reflection is important.
Yes.
oh, there it is. It's giving me the share referral to my link thing too. That is hilarious. It did that to Tommy. It did that to Tommy. But yeah, we're just waiting for Beto to get here. He's gonna come in and be a 49ers GM for a mock draft. About to do a 32
Beto.
teamer.
Round
Everybody love the Beto. What's going on, Levi?
How you doing, Pterodo, man? I always miss your show. It's just we're on opposite schedules.
You know how it is. We just
So you need
gotta,
to do it a lot.
as the wife would say, if
You know
it's
what?
important, you'll make time, Levi.
That's true. That's true. I've been there a couple times. I was like, I'm not
I
gonna miss
know,
this
I see you.
show.
He's
And I-
kind of, Levi. You're kind of a night owl too, though. So it's like
God, actually, last night I didn't go to sleep, so I'm still working on like 0 hours of sleep right now. I can't wait to go to bed tonight.
dang.
what are you on? Goat fuel or
I
what are
was
you
I
taking?
was just I was not feeling super tired. We already go to sleep like God, like 3 to 5 in the morning. I had to do a all nighter like 2 weeks ago and had 9 a.m. oil changes for both our cars set up today. So at one point I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here and scroll.
Cool.
So these guys actually have Travis Hunter on top, Ashton Genty, Abdul Carter, Mason Graham, Will Johnson, Cam Ward's down there. You down there a little bit.
Hey,
Can't
you want to know something weird? I went to Draft Buzz today. I couldn't find Kelvin Banks anywhere. He used to be the
What?
seventh ranked player. Is he below Cam Ward? Because he's not under DTs. There he is. He's not
Bam.
under DTs. If you go to just defensive tackles, he won't be there.
I feel like
Is that
Who?
Kelvin?
Kelvin Banks? Well, that's because he's an offensive tackle.
Well, I meant go to offensive tackle. I don't think he'll be there unless that's what I was doing. It was early, so you're probably right, David. You know me better.
Yeah,
I probably did go to DTs.
Yeah, if you
yeah, he's a top rated. He's a top rated O
You're not
lineman
gonna-
right
Yeah,
now.
that's what I did. I
Look,
was ready
Greg
to call
Zabel's climbed the list. He's up to number 34 now.
he's.
Hello, Draft Buzz. Why don't you?
I think
Banks
he's
on
going to
DT?
get a. They like the fact that he can play multiple positions. I saw
mean,
that after
Ooh.
the Senior Bowl.
I'm sure he could if he wanted to.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like and the games have changed a lot. It's more pass centric game. I
Beto.
feel like even more in college now. So
There he is.
that I feel like the guards that come into the NFL, a lot of them don't have that true finisher mentality. Like
Beto's here. So
in our case, Marshall Yanda.
Oh
What
yeah,
up, Beto?
I like
What's up, guys?
Beto's
Beto.
here. So we're gonna
Hale.
reset the draft.
I'm cool with SAs who keep AKs in cases. What's up,
No
man?
warp
What's
speed.
up?
We're gonna go. Random factor for CPU selections is only on 2. We're gonna turn that up one just to see what that does.
Oh, you gonna get everybody?
Um,
We might get Shador.
you never know, right?
I mean,
La Onda
Obviously,
here. La Onda
Beto's
here.
going to be
I
drafted
hope
for the
I hope they
Niners.
don't I hope they don't sign Brock Purdy, bro.
whoa.
Let him play out his last year.
We need
Yeah,
to trade. We
and-
need to trade him.
That's what
I
Flacco
hear
did.
he's going to Pittsburgh now.
He's
So
he's
I
no
did see
good.
that
He's
trade. I
garbage.
I'm
saw
going to be
that
honest with you.
ESPN is on life support though.
Agreed.
Hold on,
gotta do
Beto. I thought you liked
I'm
Brock
being
Purdy.
sarcastic, bro.
I know.
I'm saying what everybody else says.
yeah,
Brock Purdy.
and I
Listen, I
I
love
hear.
Purdy. I love Purdy at 48 million. I like him at 60.
I love him. Whatever he deserves every penny they
Stop.
give him. Get 65 if he can do it.
Get 70, bro.
I said give him
So
whatever.
we're gonna
I
start
care less
off
about
the
the
night
Niners.
with just
your business,
Beto doing
Purdy.
the draft here. And
Purdy,
we'll
Purdy's
do, of
white.
course,
He'll
everyone
get
here
a
in
lot
just
of
a
money.
moment.
Right.
Start drafting. Hey, keep in mind. Ooh, you're being offered Terrence Steele from the Cowboys.
Who?
Practice squad.
That's exactly what I'm saying. The Colts are
And-
offering us
and we
a
don't even
bit
get a
next
pick this
year, a
year.
little bit this year to move back. Texans, honestly, I don't. Do you even know trades, Beto? You just want to pick, right?
Yeah, no. Well, it's up to you. It don't matter.
I mean,
I can do trades.
I don't think anyone's really offering anything that's like enticing enough to trade out of this.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
And let's see whoever won. Now, keep in mind, I turned the random up one, and look, the Chicago Bears took Jonah Saviano.
Sabanaya.
Yeah, I hit that button.
Saviano, that's how you say it.
David, I had to
Yeah.
restart.
Bro, they missed on a
There's Will
elemental
Johnson.
tackle last year. That
Look, Mason Graham still went to the Jags. Look at that.
Emeka Egbuka. That's not. I mean, I don't see that happening, but I guess it could.
Cam
Josh
Ward,
Simmons,
Graham
wow.
oh
going to
my
Jags.
goodness.
Every mock draft I do, Mason Graham goes to the Jags. I
Yeah.
think it's about 85% of the drafts I've done.
You know, I want to
That's,
do
that's right here too.
I'm gonna put out probably a real mock draft like that includes trades. If I'm Jacksonville, man, they've been mocked that so much. I feel like it's a smoke screen. And if I'm Jacksonville, sitting there at 5, you have such insane trade potential at that point, especially with some of these elite players. Like, can you imagine if Travis Hunter somehow, like, or Abdul Carter still sitting there at 5? How many teams are gonna
I'm gonna
call
be here with the
Jacksonville?
Bruce.
I'm
Well, Levi,
I'll
I
do
don't
this in a
know.
little
I don't know when you got to the show the other day, but Jason did 3 trades in the first round.
I think we might see more than that this year.
all right, though. Hold on. Beto, it's your pick. You're at 11. I'm not sure what you're looking at. We got Ashton Genty still on the board. We got Kelvin
Yeah, I'm not
Banks.
taking a running back, bro. I don't think
I
so.
saw that in a mock recently.
Trade, so somebody who wanted Genty can
Yeah,
have.
we got Kelvin Banks and Will Campbell, and Armand Mimbo. So all 3 top tackles are still on the board, which
I
is
think
kinda
Dallas
crazy.
wanted to do that.
Mambo's on the board.
I think
Yes,
Dallas
he is.
wanted Genty. That's why they.
That's who I'm picking.
I mean, ultimately, he's athletic, and we all know Shanahan likes athletic offensive linemen. So Mimbo was the pick,
Mimbo is the pick.
and we're getting trade offers. I don't think
Hey, I don't know if you guys
got
saw
11
this, but I
picks. I
was
don't think
looking
we
into,
need more.
Marcus Mbao, and I looked at him, and people are starting to think he's a center. If that man is a center, then I want him at center.
Who?
Marcus Mbao. I'm not saying he's played center. I'm saying people are saying he could center in the NFL.
Oh, I'll see if I'll look. I was gonna say I'll see if I can find him, but there he is. These guys have him listed as a tackle.
Yeah,
He's
I know.
6'4", 303, Purdue, right? His weight, his arms are only 32, so he's like an
Center.
alligator, right, Kenny?
Center.
Yeah.
His span 80 and 3/4. That's really not that bad. But
Yeah.
his blocking 79 and
But the hands are nice.
81.
The hands.
That's 78 and 81. That's not bad.
It's good to have hands.
Anyway, that's what I had read a
What is
couple.
going on there? Okay, stop. All right, so we are at number 43, Beto. And dang, Tet McMillan is still on the board. That's insane. Luther Burden. Colston Loveland. Malachi Starks. Is there a position you wanted to look at?
Yeah, show me a defensive lineman, inside lineman.
This actually mixes up both. But you got
Okay, that's fine.
the defensive end edge. The top 2 guys
Oh,
are
I
Ohio
already see
State
the
and
I already
Boston
see the guy
College.
that I want.
Ooh,
Alfred Collins.
There you go.
Alfred Collins from Texas.
Solid.
Yes.
Very solid.
6'6", 332. That's a man. 4'9", 40. That's athletic for that size too.
Yes, very.
I mean, just his size. Get his hands up, bat some balls down, right?
He's on the other side of Banks.
The Seahawks are trying to offer a trade. That's not going to happen. I'm not helping you. And the Chiefs. Yeah.
Make sure you send
Right?
a messenger back without his head.
Oh my goodness. So here we are. We got, an offensive tackle, a defensive tackle. Now we're at pick 75, Beto. So
You guys get there fast. Hold on. Let me open this
I
up
I,
again.
I
All
have it
right.
on lightning speed just so it goes quick because we typically do multiple drafts.
Okay. So who do we have on the board? I see Loveland. I like
Yeah,
him,
Colston
but
Loveland, the tight end, Jahad Campbell, the linebacker, Benjamin Morrison, the corner from Notre Dame, then a running back, another running back, wide receiver Jack Beck from TCU, Elijah Aroro from the U, that's another tight end, Mason Taylor, another tight end, Chris Paul Jr., no relation, linebacker, Old Miss,
uh-huh.
another
Let's see.
linebacker, Barrett Carter, then a running back, safety Andrew Makuba, who I do like,
Let's just
defensive
take
tackle
let's
Dion
take
Walker.
everyone.
Now this guy's another like Alfred Collins. You remember Alfred? How big he
Yeah.
is? This guy's right in the same boat as him. 6'7", 331.
That's
What's
nasty. You can't even throw over those boards.
this is the third round, right?
Yes, we're at pick 75. What would you want to
Okay,
look at?
I already know who I want. I want a linebacker. Go down a little bit. Paul Jr. So I want
Chris
I like
Paul
it.
Chris
Jr.
Paul Jr.
I
Yes, out
like
of
it.
Ole
Jay,
Miss. I'm
Yeah, we
sorry.
play
right,
drafts here the way people
right.
play chess in the park.
Yeah,
This
there's
guy,
no.
this guy is definitely going to be the. They can take over easily. Uh, um, our departed friend, then I won't mention his name no more since he's in Denver. Uh, but once oh my God, I'm losing words here. Fred Warner go, he can take his spot. I like this kid. He's
Yeah,
athletic. He's moved sideline to sideline. It's kind of hard to take him at three, but we need a linebacker, and I see the Niners going more defensive end at three, honestly. But I'll take this kid.
Yeah, you never know. You never know when people are gonna go. You never know.
yeah.
Exactly.
PFF says he's fluid,
Oh,
explosive, and rarely misses tackles. So
Yes, and that's something you
right.
have to have on defense, especially under our new defensive
yeah,
coordinator.
you ain't never lied.
3.5 sacks, so you can blitz. 86 tackles, 48 solos, 6'1", 222, 4.63. He's got the speed.
Oh, this
His
guy's a
span's
bad
actually
dude.
pretty good. His arms and weight ain't, but tackling 90%. Yeah, that's definitely
He-
something we need
Very
there.
solid tackler.
he's a machine. Yeah.
But so right now we're at pick 100. So I don't know what you wanted to look at. I actually
Um,
like this guy. He's a little small when it comes to how tall he is, but
yeah, I don't want midgets on my front line, bro.
he's
Sorry.
6'1", 263. He's David Walker, the edge out of Central Arkansas
What is
or
his arms?
Arkansas.
What is his arm reach?
Ooh, his arm's actually 31 and 7/8. That's not bad for
That's small,
his
bro.
span. His span's even better though, 77
For
and an eighth.
edge, that's shorter. It's but in retrospect, he's got shorter arms than me.
Yeah, 31 is short, bro. If you don't have 33 or higher, I
It'd
don't
be at the
want you.
top of the linebacker class, but for edge usually I think is like you're looking like 34 inches for edge players.
Correct. 33 and above, yes.
Now I will say this about him. PFF has him as
He's a
the
fighter.
number one ranked edge player. He
Wow.
was a 94.6 in college, 12 sacks, 6 hits, 37 hurries, 4 batted balls.
ESPN not feeling them.
Now,
Yeah, but
key word there, my brother, is in college.
Well,
well,
Central Arkansas.
if they don't bite when they're pups, they will not bite when they're grown.
That's
Trust
true.
trust and
Oh,
believe.
sometimes the puppies bite, but when you put them with bigger dogs, they get scared.
What his
Okay.
the scouting note I would say is this. Of course, every scout knows he's got the short arm that's never been hidden, but he's the type of player where he gives an insane amount of second effort. If he doesn't win the first move, he doesn't give up. If you're looking for a guy that's got what you would consider a consistent motor, he's your type of pass rusher. But he might,
Show me
like
the
you're
list.
saying, when he gets to these elite level players in the NFL,
David,
like
keep the list up there for me. Sorry, guy. I didn't mean to
So
interrupt.
no,
this
no,
is
no.
edge. These are just edges right
Yeah,
now.
I
You
know,
want me
but
to
I
take
want to
you to
look
the
at the
big board?
list. No. This is fine. Just scroll down. I'm gonna see if I see any of my guys that I normally I have everything in my computer, but I ran so late that I didn't even turn my computer on, and my
Oh.
camera's not even connected. That's why I'm on my phone. I'll be honest. I actually forgot, bro. I just happened to look at my phone and I seen your text. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, that's what I got on my phone. To be honest with you, I apologize.
Oh, you're okay.
Let's see here.
I love the kid Elijah Roberts out of SMU. They are overlooking this guy, man.
Oh, what's funny, Aerodome, I was going to feature him on my draft special last year, but he decided to stay at SMU for one more year.
This guy is a stud. He is.
Seven and a half
I'm
sacks.
hoping
Cleaner
everybody.
size is his problem. Where is
I
he
hope
going to
everybody
play?
keeps moving and everybody just passes him up. And he's already had his visit with San Francisco. I don't know what the deal is, but everybody's over.
Explosiveness is the deal.
He was sixth ranked as far as defensive ends in 2024 and fourth ranked in 2023. He's 6'4", 295 pounds. He comes off the edge, and the kid's a wrecking machine. 45 hurries. And then the year before, he had 47 hurries, 13 sacks.
He was one of the best rushers in college
This
last year.
dude's got it, man.
The problem scouts are having with him, if I had to take a pick, is that size. He's a tweener size. Can he slide inside and play B and A gap at the NFL level at 280 to 290? Maybe not. And is he a little too big to play? I think he'll perfectly slide into the left end in a 3-4 system that does look for those 295, 300. But it's a very limited pool of teams that are.
Well, look at the 10-yard split. It'll tell you what you want to know.
Yeah, because in 3-4, I want 2 guys for the run and 1 for the pass on my 3 guys, and he's my pass guy.
They're saying a 3-4 defensive end. But
David,
if I could compare him, I want him to be Trevor Price.
I want Joyner.
Give me like 8 sacks a year. I'd be happy.
John Joyner.
Yeah, check this
Edge
kid
of
out.
Minnesota.
But I feel you, Pterodome. I love him.
I do.
I love this kid.
6'4", 246. So he's got the speed
he's got
and he's got decent size at 262.
Check his arms. I think he's got long arms.
34-inch arms.
34-inch
arm.
Yep, that's the kid I like.
His hands. What's wrong with his hands?
If you like,
he can't bench press
Jack
more.
Sawyer.
That's embarrassing, bro.
So,
22 reps.
The bar is
hit the weight
120,
room.
and there's 90 pounds on each side. Can't put up more than 22. That's not good.
Hey, we NFL teams do have weight rooms, you know.
Yes. Yeah. He can push.
Right, so here
22
we are.
is not a lot,
We're
but he
at
can push
pick.
off.
We're at pick 113. We're on the big board. There's that tight end from Miami still sitting there.
Arroyo?
Yeah, there's Mason Taylor from LSU.
Injury.
What do you want to look at here, though?
So we got let me look at
Get
guards.
that center.
Ooh.
Jared Wilson, right there.
Yeah, I like him.
Now, that's the thing is he can play center or guard.
Yeah, he can play both. I'm looking for someone that is versatile. That can play more than one position. That way, when you put him on the 53, if somebody goes on the line, you can move him from guard to center.
He looks so good doing his pulls at the combine when they put him in the drills.
This kid's special.
Wilson only started 1 year, though. That's his thing, I think.
That's the downside, yes.
By the way, that kid...
He's got to be better than Brindle.
Everything was beautiful.
Look at the hands. His fingers are so long. It's like, you know.
That makes up
now the 32 worries me.
The 32 and 3/8 on the arms.
But what did he bench? One more than my D tackle. I mean my outside guy. Come on, 22 is not bad.
He can hit the weight room.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's still developing as a young person.
I mean,
like
these
he's still
guys,
growing.
Oh, I wish Donovan Jackson was still on the board. That dude would be
Belton is
perfect
Scroll
nice.
reason
down.
why.
Jones is nice.
Oh,
Pierce is nice. Brown is
there he
nice.
is. There he is. There he is. Luke Kandra.
Air
Kandra.
Cat.
This kid.
This guy right
I
here,
like this kid. Yes.
I like the picks,
This cat.
Beto, because you're not picking just the same shit all the time. The top ranked
No,
guy.
6'5",
I study
319.
college kids. Now the arm, yeah, but uh, this guy, oh, he did not bench. I like this kid, and where I went in the 4th round,
Yes.
I went 36. I'm sorry, I don't have my information that I normally would have had.
If
Oh
he
yeah,
didn't,
we're at 130.
he
We're at 113 right now. Actually,
Show me the corners real quick.
Just a heads up.
all right,
we put
they got
safety and corner
defensive backs.
together.
Ooh, there's Billy
There he
Bowman
is. There
Jr.
he is.
There's
Now,
Denzel Burke
you don't
from
gotta show
Ohio
me no more.
State.
You don't
No
gotta show
Williams.
me no more. I'm taking Kobe Bryant.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go Williams. I like Burke.
I know, dude. Was it 6 or 7 interceptions from Noel?
Yeah.
Can't go
Yeah.
wrong with a Kobe.
No, you
Ooh,
cannot
these
go
guys
wrong
are
with this kid.
offering us DJ.
Can't reach
Hold on
that
a
joke.
second. He's a free
Just don't
agent.
go on a helicopter.
Get out of here, Detroit.
And not because I like the Lakers and Kobe Bryant from the Lakers.
No doubt.
But this kid is special.
Kobe's
This
definitely
guy's
better
So
than
he's
Melo.
6'5". He's 180.
It's like Little Wayne.
Little Wayne. I like this kid. I think this kid's going to be a
Zone
freaking star.
79.
The ratings are nice.
Run defense,
Really good
99.
run defense.
You get a
Good.
cornerback and
Yeah, really good run
70
defense there.
tackling.
Holy
Yes,
cow.
sir. That,
I always look.
it's
Remember,
damn near
what
perfect.
remember what the
Green.
problem was stopping the run. So when I
Yeah,
look at corners, I'm looking at corners that can cover and also come in and help that run. And this is
Yeah.
one of the guys. Him and the other guy that can do it too. It's that guy Jarrett Wilson from Georgia. Not Jarrett Wilson. What's his name? I forgot his name. I'm throwing blanks. I don't have my list, and you keep
Okay.
switching things on me.
What school?
I'm firing David.
Yeah, you have any other details?
Go back to the corners. D-backs. I can see
Corners?
his name. Yeah, I'm not gonna take him, but I'm trying. The kid. Where is he? Riley. Quincy Riley.
Louisville.
Louisville.
Okay.
Yeah, that kid. I like him. He's 5'11", but this kid can play.
Yeah, I like him.
This kid can play some ball, bro. I like him on the inside.
I like
That
it.
way you can keep Lenore on the outside.
He's not a tackler, but I like him.
Yeah.
I'll give
Neither
him
That's why we just got Kobe
Neither
Bryant. We'll
Neither
put him
one-
on the inside.
But I'm not taking another D-back, bro. I just wanted to see this name. You took Kobe, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, now we're at pick 138 in the 4th round.
Go back to D lineman or edge. No, D lineman.
Wilson is still there too. That's crazy.
I know.
There's a reason.
I'm in love with those.
There he is. CJ West.
Yeah, stud.
That is a stud. Yes.
And the thing is, I
That's
tweeted
2
this
interior.
out.
That's actually kind of what we need. There's a couple interior guys
Well,
and an edge.
in my draft with the Niners, it has to be 2 interiors. It can be 3 interiors, 1 edge, or 2 interiors and 2 edges. This is what I want the
I'm
Niners
telling
to
you,
do.
running numbers, I really think there's only 3 draftable A-gap defenders in this draft class, even though it's an incredibly talented interior defensive line draft class. There's only 3 nose tackle A-gap defenders, and he's one of the 3.
Really? This is my
How does
Ravens
this
friend
guy
I'm
drop
hearing
so
of.
much?
I mean, 150. It's not so bad.
And one of the guys is super developmental, potentially.
Logan Brown. I mean, I don't know if he played.
All right,
Cooper,
so we're at 147.
The other guy's Stackhouse from Georgia, by the way.
Nazir Stackhouse.
So
I don't
many
know why
edge.
he's rated so late either, because Nazir Stackhouse is very
Like I
good.
said.
I always see him there later.
And if you're looking for a run stopper, A-gap guy, the other guy's from UTSA is my third guy. He's more developmental.
Just to let you guys know, I'm not picking offense no more. So show me edge.
All right.
I don't think the Niners are going to go offense that much. Trust.
Ton of
All
beat.
right,
Elijah
give me
Roberts still
give me Elijah
there.
Roberts.
That's a steal.
Give me Roberts.
That's a steal. Yeah, that guy's good.
And we're not trading with the Cowboys.
I want him
No.
so bad, Pterodome. I'm telling you. If we don't
I
take
know
him,
you do. He fits that 3-4 system really well, but we need to be
So
stout on
this
the
is who you
outside.
got so far. You got Armand
he has some
Membo,
defense issues, too.
Alfred Collins, Chris Paul Jr., Jaw Joyner, Kobe Bryant, C.J. West, Elijah Roberts. We're in round
Okay,
5 at pick 150
show
right
me
or 160
safeties.
right now. Safeties.
I like that. We need
You
a
got
pure
Malachi Moore,
free safety.
Upton
Yes, sir.
Stout.
Yeah, it's
I like Malachi Moore, but let me see it down. Go down and see if I have.
and if you're looking for a guy that can drop down, play a little slot, Stout's your guy right there in that slot.
I have no problem with Moore, but that guy is always there super late in the draft, so I'm not interested.
Hancock's not a bad pick for free safety, if I'm not
Okay,
mistaken.
well, I'm going to go with my original guy that I like that I mentioned when you moved on me. It was
Okay.
Quincy Riley.
You're going with the Q.
Yes, I like this kid. They have him a corner, but he plays safety.
There was a run on him. Ollie Gordon, huh? So now we're in round 7. We're at pick 227, Beto.
All right, I'm not taking a running back, bro. I like undrafted running backs.
Bro, 5 months ago, Ollie Gordon was top 5 on some people's list 5 months ago.
It's funny that
Show
the
me some
top 3
receivers.
are running backs because
How it changes.
That was one of those ones when you were always picking him in the mock drafts or hyping him up. I was like,
Olive Garden the third.
He's never been on my board. Never once.
Oh, there you go.
Taking him because his name was Olive Garden.
Joshua Gray.
I do like that part, and I want to give the endorsement.
Joshua Gray.
If his agent doesn't have that signed on draft day, it's a failure.
Listen, most agents are morons, Levi. I worked at CAA. I interned there, and most agents are just spoiled rich kids, bro.
Yes, you are not mistaken.
Joshua Gray.
Yes.
I'm sorry, we've been kind of ignoring chat.
310, pretty good.
Yeah.
I have been. I've been totally ignoring the chat. My bad.
Yeah, sorry guys.
It's all right.
It wasn't personal, that's for sure.
You can't do 5 things at once.
There's just too many people.
Joshua Gray is from Rancho Cucamonga.
Concentrate on everybody.
Yes, Rancho Cucamonga in the LA area. Yeah, Rancho Cucamonga.
Tommy left. Papa's here. CG.
Yeah, CG. By the way, Ty Robinson's got some real potential as well.
Crazy Juice in the building. What's cracking, buddy?
You like Ty Robinson? I like Ty Robinson too.
He's got some potential.
You had to mention the helicopter thing.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Show me some receivers.
Yeah, I tried to just pass over it. I heard it, but
I felt bad for that family.
McWilliams, let's go.
Yeah, for the family, that's
they're gonna take their shot.
It is what it is. I go Kiner.
So, Beto, we're at pick 249, buddy, in the 7th round.
Receivers.
I mean, they're basically back to back.
Wide receiver.
3-4 part.
See if I see the guy. I don't have my list, but
this is way past my wide receiver. Like I'm done with wide receivers.
Why is this guy used to be like 100 spots up on the list? I wonder what happened.
I think it was because of the
Rock
hair.
Taylor. It just sounds great. It's a great name.
Because
it sounds like a dude you know ran away. Hey, yeah, man. Was y'all at Rock Taylor house, man? Rock Taylor don't play around, man. He shot a guy.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. Rock Taylor.
Need a rock, call rock.
Yeah, Rock Taylor.
Need a rock that'll make you rock, call rock.
You wait till Rock Taylor show up.
Hold on. See if there's a kid. I don't know if he's still there.
All those guys.
But his last name is Armstrong. He might have been taken already.
Andrew Armstrong.
Armstrong, wide receiver, Arkansas.
Yes, I like him.
I can't trust no Razor.
6'4", huh?
Yeah, 202, big size.
Yeah, he could get end zone. touchdown
1,100
machine.
yards. Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
look at the greens. Look at the greens.
Yes. I like this kid.
11. Oh, he's a
I'll
wide
take
receiver. Dear God.
I'll take this
37,
kid.
37 vertical too. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'll take this kid.
Andrew Armstrong.
Yeah, I got
Sweet.
nothing but love for the Hogs in my heart, but I'm a realistic man.
You don't
All
like
right,
receivers coming up.
now the
Miami
no trade off.
I
Miami
was the
produces good receivers.
Beto. I was the charter coordinator for the University of Arkansas. I've got a hat behind me from them.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Arkansas.
In Benville, Arkansas, where Walmart's home office is at. I got to meet
Interesting.
LSU,
Impressive. He is
Auburn,
9th ranked receiver in NC2A.
Yeah,
That's
he's a good
that's
kid.
a big steal.
potential.
Yes, at that yes it is, my brother. He's a good receiver. Let's see
Had
what Kyle can do with him.
They
big
just
games
got
against
set
Ole
back.
Miss,
to handle.
Tennessee, uh, uh, Ohio
Don't
State,
ask for him.
LSU.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
plays against good
yeah
defenses.
he put some on Missouri too.
Yep.
Looks very solid.
Show me some tight ends now, if you don't mind, please.
All right.
I really
Actually, I
want to
was
see where Mason Taylor ends up from LSU.
uh,
Mason Taylor.
I think
Yeah.
if he goes to the
he was-
right offense.
Yes, that means Joy Taylor may come to our games if we get.
Hmm.
You know, and I didn't get to say this the other day about
I
PFF.
won't be there.
I didn't have PFF when Puka Nakua got drafted. I did
no, I
all
don't
my
like no tight ends,
commentary
bro.
off just the combine and film.
Show me
And of course, Puka was number one wide receiver on PFF that year. And I'm like, how did he fall
give
to
me
the fifth round?
D-backs again, please.
Sorry, Beto.
It's okay. I can't see that thing. All I can see is I have it all zoomed in so I can look at the name. So I can't see you guys. I can't see
Ooh,
nothing.
Williams.
You on your
Oh, you're
phone,
good.
Beto? With that earthquake funk machine you got in your studio, where your
No, it's
studio
off.
at, Beto?
It's off. It's because I don't. I took out my camera. I did a wedding photography over the weekend,
Oh,
yesterday,
Good stuff.
and I took out the camera, my camera. So I was going to install it, but I was sitting on the couch relaxing. Then I looked at
Oh,
the clock, and it was 5 minutes to 7:30, and I'm like, oh shit!
Hey,
By
there's
the
guys.
time I pull out the
Lefty.
camera, the
Been there,
lens,
Beto.
yeah,
Been there, bro.
yeah, bro, yeah.
what's up, Christian? Good to see you, my man. Thanks for
Yo,
hanging out with me.
here's how
Yes,
much
Stan.
here's how much the rankings matter. Can I read you guys
Even
the top
Cynthia.
running backs
Yeah.
from last year?
Let's hear it.
Jonathan Brooks, Jalen Wright, Trey Benson, Marshawn Lloyd, Ray Davis, Braylon Allen, Will Shipley, Audric Estime, then finally Tyrone Tracy, Bucky Irving. You had to go to 9 and 10
Huh?
before you found good running back. So remember that shit
Yeah.
when you're looking at ranks.
Dude, and Bucky
Ain't
was
this-
so high on my list, I didn't think he was gonna be there. Like
I picked up Bucky as soon as I could in the draft. As soon as I could, when he was on free agents, as soon as I dropped my tight end, I picked him up, and that was that.
And when I was
had-
scouting,
Give me
we
White.
just
This is
David.
Deion
Bay,
Sanders' kid. Anyway,
I looked
Give
at
me
Bucky.
Aiden
Man, Bucky
White.
can play. Bucky is a Bucky.
Yeah.
Yo,
can play.
Liam Cohen didn't hurt him either,
right?
for sure.
Yeah,
I think
Aiden White.
Bucky in college had the second highest elusivity rating out of all running backs in that class. His pass catching was light years ahead of everyone in the class. His pass
This guy's a
blocking was
developmental
solid.
player.
Like
And Levi, the craziest part, Levi, 5'9". You basically have to be 5'10"
5'9".
over to be really good in the NFL.
I'm going to give you something here. I think the secret sauce to running backs is that they're 5'9". I think that's
I
a magic
like that.
number where
Get
they hide
lost.
behind the out. Yes,
Yeah,
Ray Rice, I think was
you can't
5'9", if
find
I'm
them.
not
You
mistaken.
find them.
Like,
Yeah.
I've been on the other side of it, and those
Yeah,
little
it's just like Kyler Murray. You can't
Very
see
hard.
the guy.
Very hard to do.
exactly,
when,
it
when
is
he running
hard.
behind
You can't lose track
6'5",
of it.
310 pounds.
Levi, you ain't wrong.
see him.
Ray Davis, 5'8".
Exactly. Oh,
I
dude,
know.
Ray Davis.
Big.
That's just it.
3,000-yard seasons in 3 different offenses. How the
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I know I wasn't the only one, but I had like Marshawn Lloyd and Braylon Allen. Like,
Marshawn
on the bench
actually
waiting
was
for them
the
to
highest
explode.
elusivity rating in that entire draft class. Marshawn was actually number 1 in the draft class, which is why
Yeah, but he
was
got
on.
hurt, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Hey-
that was unfortunate. I'm looking forward to
Darwin.
this year. Yeah.
I have a question. Are
Let's
you
hear it.
afraid if the Steelers
Membo.
sign Aaron Rodgers?
No, they didn't.
I wish they would sign it. All right, so hear me out. I believe iron
Why?
sharpens
Why did they
iron.
want to do that?
When they play their best football, I feel like the Ravens do. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is their quarterback. I don't know if he'll survive the AFC North and taking those huge hits, especially the
Exactly.
Bengals in our division. And but I feel bad for them because they've been a quarterback away for so long, and I feel like they've wasted. I'm terrified. TJ Watt gives me fucking nightmares, and they've nailed their draft classes 2 years in a row. But they've
Yep.
got to. Kenny Pickett was not a great
Hey,
quarterback.
Red Jet.
I didn't think he was a
Red Jet.
first round talent. I didn't think he was a
Okay.
second round talent. But they've got to figure if they actually get a quarterback, I would be fucking terrified. I just don't think Aaron Rodgers is it. I was more
Imagine
scared of
if
Wilson
Sanders
or
gets
Russell
to
Wilson.
him, to
I
them.
just don't want Rodgers near my rookie quarterback.
And that's what my opinion is this. Aaron Rodgers not signing yet. If I am the GM and the owner of the Steelers, I'm giving him a big middle finger and saying, hey, listen, being a Steeler and being part of this historic and
Right.
great ownership and team is kind of like, I don't want to say privilege, but like, we maintain a certain locker room and him dilly-dallying and all this dancing, I would just literally be like, move on. Let's
Yo,
go.
I
And
think you guys
I
know what I'm
think Jackson
talking
Dart's
about.
a serious possibility at the end of the first round for
If
them.
you've ever
I
seen the
really think he is.
replacements,
Good,
he's like
Jay.
Martell. He's like the quarterback for the starting quarterback for the replacements, right? And he's just that. And I
Good
don't.
movie reference.
Yeah,
For real.
Martell,
The
go to hell.
Replacements.
Yeah, if
Rest in peace, the great Gene Hackman.
Great
Oh,
question,
God.
Aaron
by
Rodgers
the way.
does not want to. He doesn't want to
great
go to the
movie.
Steelers, bro. If he messes up that franchise that has such a good name, he'll go down as the Aaron Rodgers will go down. He as
And
the
I don't
like
have
the
is
team
Arthur
that
Smith still the
quarterback that took
offensive
him down.
coordinator over there? Do you know?
No, I don't
Oh,
think so.
Oh,
No,
dude, I had no faith in that if he is. Like he couldn't figure out how to utilize the weapons
he
in
couldn't do nothing with the Falcons. He can't do nothing with the
exactly.
Steelers, bro.
Exactly. I thought it was a horrible hire. It showed that they weren't going to use Fryermuth or their third round pick, Darnell Washington out of Georgia, who's a
Oh,
stud
no.
himself. I am terrified. I am legitimately terrified of DK Metcalf, George Pickens, and Darnell Washington
Yeah, as
all on
long
the
as they
field
can
at
get
the same time.
along.
And if they actually had, I have never been a fan of Najee Harris. Jalen
But they
Warren's
don't have a quarterback.
yeah, exactly. And their running backs,
What do
Jalen
you
Warren is
mean? Of course.
great, but he gets hurt. Najee is not it. His increase in production was just a byproduct of them investing a lot of picks into the line the past 2 years. If they had Ashton Genty back there, I'd be legitimately terrified on every fucking run play. I'm not gonna lie to you, excuse my language. But I would be like, and if they had a quarterback, I'd be equally as terrified.
Hey, Darwin, if there
Yeah.
was two quarterbacks that can go to the Steelers this offseason, Joe
Oh,
Burrow or Josh Allen, which one would terrify you more?
I mean, both
Burrow.
fucking do. Like, it's got to be Burrow because Burrow's just when
Because Burrow
he's got two wide
have a
receivers.
million
He puts up.
turnovers.
If he has a defense, if he had T.J. Watt creating turnovers for him,
Exactly.
like,
It'd be.
You
and
don't
Joey
have a
Porter
defense.
Jr. is going to continue to grow
Remember Dan
there.
Marino and the Dolphins? If you
Like I said,
imagine
and they got to
if
fix
Dan
their
Marino,
running back. They
if Dan
finally
Marino
fixed
had
the
a defense, what
their
he
O
would have
line
done.
was terrible for a few years, and it really derailed their team. And Ben Roethlisberger and the ownership got on them about it. And like I said, the past 2 years they've invested a ton of picks, and they're turning out, and they're going to continue to grow in year 3 and 4 even more. Like I said, I have a lot of respect for them, and it's terrifying what they could become because they've nailed 2 draft classes in a row. I call things squarely, and I've even had them on my fucking notes as some of the best draft classes the past 2 years. And if they do it again, and it just kills me because I've talked to Kenny and a lot of the guys about this. I truly think the tier 2 quarterbacks in this draft class are a huge step above what we've seen in years. Case in point, Milrow is skyrocketing up the boards. Jackson
Yeah.
Dart's weirdly tier 1, tier 2. You've got guys like Will Howard who are national champions. You've got Cook, who's most passes without a turnover in SEC history.
Yeah.
You've got yeah. There's so
And the
many
only way
great-
Brady Cook fell, and you guys
Show
probably
from
know, is because he
Louisville.
hurt his wrist and he was playing hurt the entire year. It's the only reason.
Exactly. And then you got Show, who's played in 5 different offenses or whatever from Louisville.
Not as popular, but I love Brosmer too.
Yep. And then you've got Curtis Rourke, who put up really good numbers at Indiana, who's got ideal numbers. And then, of course, my guy, McCord from Stanford, who showed that he could do it in Ohio State, and then went and did it with less materials at Syracuse and a way worse offensive line. He's got to cut the turnovers, but he was under way more pressure at Syracuse than he was at Ohio State.
Hey, Beto, you still got picks left?
I'd
No.
take two swings.
No,
at quarterback.
that's what I was trying to run through the picks he picked.
So sorry.
So
Oh,
no, you guys are good. You guys are good.
That's all right.
We're talking about draft stuff here.
Yeah,
the whole theme of the
I'm
show.
excited. 14
So
days,
we got
now, Levi.
12 days.
hey.
yeah. Recap them, Dave.
All right. So at number 11, we got Armand Membo.
Booty.
Pick number 43, he got defensive tackle Alfred Collins, and he's the thick fella. At pick 75, Beto picked Chris Paul Jr., the linebacker from Ole Miss. And, I mean, heavy defensive draft. At pick 100, he picked Jaw Joyner, defensive lineman / edge from Minnesota. At pick 113, he got Kobe Bryant, the cornerback from Kansas.
Okay.
And then at 138, he got CJ West, another thick fella to play inside, right?
Yeah.
Then he got Elijah Roberts, who I think this guy is underrated. Because he's a good player. He's big enough to be he's a pretty much a 3-down defensive end.
But
yeah.
Hey,
But, because he can pass rush, he can play run defense.
guys,
And
look at
you know us. We'll bring in like Yetur Gross Matos, and we'll kick him inside if he's really good at pass rushing.
Yeah.
But then he got nickel corner Quincy Riley from Louisville. He got offensive guard Joshua Gray from Oregon State, and we do need depth and competition on that offensive line too. He got wide receiver Andrew Armstrong from Kansas, 6'4" tall guy with a good vertical. So, and then he got corner Aiden White, who's more of a developmental piece, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or he could be a starter in year one. You never know.
No, he's the
Robert Saleh is not afraid to start rookies.
He's going to step up.
A solid draft there, Beto. That's well done.
By the way, Beto, Joyner, because I was recomping my combine notes. At the edge position, if I'm not mistaken, he's like a top 4 in edge length industry.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's a beast.
I do like guys like that.
I don't like the random where you change. Yeah, leave it at 2, David. So it was wild.
You can't coach.
What if we put it on 4?
You'll see.
It'd be crazy. Go ahead and put it on
1.
Hey, we gotta see it.
Do a warp speed
The people want to see it, Dave.
Anyway, hey guys, I appreciate
do it for the gram.
I gotta jump off and help the wives.
Abdul Carter.
Hold on,
Right, Beto.
hold on, Beto's.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump off. I'm building a cage for my wife's birds, and I left it alone, so I'm gonna finish building that cage for her. I'll put it together actually. Yeah, I just built mine. Look at my cage for my babies.
Hey, make it talk,
What kind of
Beto.
birds?
Make it talk.
What kind of
You
birds
make
do you
it talk.
have?
I have parrots. 2
Make it
5-year
say
parrots.
something, Beto.
I would die for
hold
an
on.
African gray, honestly.
Oh no, they're not an African. These are smaller.
Yeah, I know they're like African
these
grays
guys-
like top like.
Ow, stop. You know what?
Uh-oh.
You know what's
'Cause
funny?
I've been having them in all day.
Oh, look
street
at that.
racing down here in Florida has been wild.
Another one's on my shoulder.
Aw.
Polly want a cracker?
If you can see
Look
them.
at
At
Beto.
Delta, we actually used to ship.
Beto
out the,
is the
birds.
Beretta of content creators.
Freaking the cage took half of my office. This cage is humongous. $500 for this cage.
Oh,
Wow.
you didn't build that one? You bought it?
Hey,
Well,
Beto,
I put it together.
Oh,
It comes in a box. And the one my wife bought is probably $400, and hers is for her lovebirds in her office. And I got to put it together because it comes in a box all disassembled. So I have to assemble
okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't make them. I don't know how to make cages.
Beto, I have a question.
do you
For
do a
that
bird
much money, does it come with a little palm tree?
Huh?
Does it come with a little palm tree? I mean, for that much
The
money.
what? The cage?
Yeah.
It comes empty.
Oh wow.
I
I'm
had to put
actually a
everything.
big
Look at my.
bird
I don't know if you can see it.
Look at that.
That's
Well,
They got an obstacle
Oh, yeah,
course.
we can see
Yeah.
it.
I like
Look
Fort
at that.
Jackson, South Carolina.
It
I
has a
keep
little
track
stairway.
of there's a red-shouldered hawk in my area, and then where we live, swallowtail kites come in migratory at this time of the year. So there's a bunch of swallowtailed kites kind of setting up their area.
Not the
Yeah.
swallowtail.
I only
Oh,
like
dude, they're
pigeons.
so cool to watch them. They actually
Which
swoop so
which
down.
the
You know-
show is after 10 o'clock on the East Coast, ladies.
You know what the kids like? The kids like
Nero.
before I get out of
The
here.
nighttime is the right
Nero.
time, ladies and gentlemen.
I let these guys out. I'll let these guys
Autism me. I'm over here
outside.
talking about birds and pterodomes. Like, yeah, swallowed. Get some tail.
Yeah. Anyway, I gotta go.
All
But
right,
these
all right,
guys,
Beto.
I let them outside and fly. They fly to the trees and back, and kids get a kick out of that. So don't fly far away, and then they'll come right back to me. But anyway, all
Hey,
right,
good
guys.
seeing you, Beto.
Likewise.
Beto.
All right, thanks
Have
for
a good
coming,
night,
buddy.
bro.
I appreciate
All right.
you.
All
Have
right.
a great
Thank you.
night, man.
Go
We
Niners.
Hey, man.
Go
May the
Lakers.
parts all be
Yeah,
there.
go
You
Niners.
know it.
We're taking down Golden State.
We're taking them down.
That's right, baby. All right,
Watch out,
guys.
Golden State fans. We're
All right,
on it.
guys. God bless everyone. Thank you for having
Luka.
me on, David.
All right, later, buddy.
Luca was
Later,
crying.
bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, I got it. Hey, let me shout out the great fans of Luca in Dallas, Texas. Y'all really did that thing right. When a player comes back, and it can go a whole bunch of ways. I done seen that thing go a whole bunch of ways in my 55 years. But the tribute they gave him, man, and the love and respect. There was one guy that ran around the American Airlines Center 77 times for Luca. And they just did it real outstanding. They were
They
class
knew
act,
it was
man.
just something with their
Classy
GM.
folks.
Like, have you heard like the rumor? What it really what that was all about?
I think they trying to move the franchise, man. They just trying to tank it out and move to Vegas so they can get the sports gambling. That's what I heard. But
I mean, maybe.
I heard Jason Kidd say that was a curse now.
I think it goes all the way back to where, what was it, the VP of operations or something snatched the beer out of his hand at last year when they were winning. And I think it just became a dick swinging contest, basically. And
All right,
he never
Kenny,
wanted
what
to
team you picking?
had to be something.
I like yours, though.
Give me the Browns.
That's why they got rid of
Ooh,
Mark Cuban.
okay.
Mark Cuban, can I
And
come on?
Terradome, you gonna be 49ers GM for this one? I'll just run it.
I can,
Got
yes,
enough.
sir. Let me
And
All right.
put my GM hat on. Hold on.
Oh shit! It was like when Ash Ketchum turned his hat backwards. Shit got real.
All right.
All right.
We're gonna start draft. And here we go.
I'm
And
so
I left it alone. I left the random thing alone. I wanted to put it on 4, but
Reject.
so far behind.
Hey, they're offering you the 8th overall, the 57th overall, the 74th overall, and a player. I mean, this is the Cleveland Browns. They probably take that, buddy.
Garbage picks. Andrew Berry wants the best player available.
Considering Robert Hunt signed the biggest deal last
look at
year.
this.
Hold on. Go ahead, Dave. Give it to him.
For the
Kenny.
3rd overall, bro.
No, I don't want none of that stuff, bro.
You don't want JJ. You need a QB.
JJ hasn't done shit.
There's too many quarterbacks. It's just like running back. Like, I love Genty, but after him, I'm not taking Omari and Hampton in the first round. There's too many.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I really wanted to take Travis Hunter, but I'm not going to pass up on Cam Ward. Cam Ward to the Steelers.
Yeah, especially if the Titans
To the
pass.
I mean, I
Browns, you mean?
love Travis Hunter, but
You're a Brown now.
I'm a Brown.
Yeah, you're Brown. Okay.
What can Brown do for
Cam
you?
Ward.
And him and David and Joku gonna do work. His
Oh,
new Arroyo.
I just saw that.
Oh,
I just saw that guy get
You
taken.
also got Judy's there still.
Yeah, they're not a bad team, dude. They just been like the
Yeah, we're
Steelers.
gonna
They've been a quarterback
minimize.
away for forever. And they're
Yeah, I
finally
feel
doing
bad.
it from
Goodness, you
Chubb,
gotta
and
be
it's a great
kidding me.
time too with his draft.
Oh,
Membo got took right before us. Will Campbell right before
The
him.
tackle
And now-
run
now you
started.
got-
Thanks to the
me.
It was a
Jets.
tackle run, guys.
Now you got
They-
Fashanu and you got Banks on both sides in New York.
those bastards. All right.
And I'm telling you, someone makes a deal with
Let's
Jacksonville.
let's
to go
look
get
at
those
let's look at defensive.
Uh,
Let's look at edge. Let's look at edge. Go to edge. Go to edge.
Stop
All right,
edging me.
you got Shamar Stewart, who's scary.
With the 11th
Uh,
pick, the San Francisco 49ers are taking Mike Green, Marshall from
Ooh.
Lafayette
I
High
like it. I
School,
like it, Terry.
Classic
Williamsburg,
Niner
Virginia, where the same place where Lawrence Taylor went, and we get ready to run the NFL.
I was high on Mike Green. I dropped on him, and I've been
So did they.
rising back up on him as I watch
28th
more and
ranked
do
guy.
more study. He performed at such levels against high competition with not a great team around him as well. Like, I'm with you, Pterodome. I want him
So
myself.
this is-
Gotta get him.
in my
exactly what the
opinion, this
Niners
is
would do.
kind of realistic because you see how Shamar Stewart is dropping.
Yeah, he built like Tarzan, play like Jane, from my understanding.
Hold
And,
up a minute.
That's exactly it. Is
Hold up.
I mean,
Hold on. You
athletic beast, but the production just doesn't match. Just isn't there. You know.
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah.
up. You tell me at pick 27, Walter Nolan's on the board right now?
Walter
Hey guys,
Nolan.
real
Say
quick,
less.
real
He's
quick.
there.
Can I just tell you?
So
Can I
is
just tell
Jalen
you?
Walker.
Go ahead. Kenny.
Give me 1 second here, okay? I want you to read off the teams that Marshall played last year: Stony Brook Seawolves, Western Michigan Broncos,
Yep.
Appalachian State Mountaineers, Georgia
Yep.
Southern Eagles,
Yep.
Georgia State Panthers,
Yep.
University of Louisiana Monroe Warhawks,
Yep.
Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, Coastal Carolina Chanticleers,
Okay.
Old
Teal Nation!
Dominion
Sorry.
Monarchs, James Madison Dukes,
Chanticleers.
the Louisiana
Chanticleers, the Fighting
Raging
Cocks.
Cajuns. Then they played Virginia Tech Hokies, loss.
Yep.
Ohio State Buckeyes, loss. And
All
he
right.
was invisible.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Now I want you. Now, hold day. Now I want you to go back and run who Khalil Mack played at Buffalo
No,
back
that's
in the
Khalil
day.
Mack. It's
Okay,
not
yeah,
Mike
all right.
Green.
I'm just saying we comparing
One guy.
apples to
Keep
we
going.
might
Tell
be
me
comparing
more.
apples to
Tell me
oranges,
5 guys.
but I
Tell
know
me
a player
5.
when I see one, and run that film back when he was at the Senior Bowl and he
Tell me 5
clocked
guys.
Conley like he
And it
was
wasn't
standing
just that,
still.
too.
I
I'll
know a
wait till
ball
you
player when I
can
see
answer my
one.
question.
That's one right there. He's
Tell
with
me
the
3
11th pick
more.
for the San Francisco 49ers. We are moving on.
While
Classic
Ohio,
Javon Kinlaw. Next
Get it,
Javon
you know.
Kinlaw.
He still put up pretty good grades at Ohio.
Yeah, name the tackles that he went up against.
Oh yeah. Name the tackles.
Simmons.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
he
it don't
is. You know,
matter.
it's this, it's that, it's that. Hey man, a ball player's a ball player.
So-
That's
So the
what it
team
is.
doesn't matter.
That's what it
Neither
is.
does the
Hey,
guy he was across from.
we're moving on, ladies
There
and
was a
gentlemen. We're
player
moving
that
on.
That's why
Is
I was in
Cleveland on the
LEP
clock
in
yet?
high
Is
school. We
Cleveland
didn't
on
play
the clock?
anybody good.
Let's move on.
there was a player
Baltimore's on the clock, actually.
that I wasn't a huge
Okay.
fan of because when he played against some of the, and it's one of the easiest things to really, track coming into this draft when you watch an edge player that played a first round tackle this year and they whooped that first round tackle in the game itself, and and I'm not. There's lots of players that I'm referencing.
Are you talking about in the Senior Bowl?
I'm talking in regular season actually, and with like less players around them in the Senior Bowl. And again, I'm not referencing Mike Green. There's a lot of players I'm actually referencing in this draft. I forgot the exact one that O took in the last draft. But anyway, my pick. I'm sorry if Nelter Wallen is still on the board. We're definitely taking Walter Nolan right here. It's a no question.
Another guy.
Solid pick.
Number
Solid
1,
pick.
number 2 on my bus list, right there. Great.
Travis Jones,
Solid pick.
Namde
Imagine that. Kenny thinks it's going to be a
Nolan.
bust.
Hey,
All right,
look,
go ahead. All right, Cleveland.
didn't
Let's see what you
flourish
got
until
here.
he got to Ole Miss.
Let's
Surrounded by
let's
superstars.
degrade, dismiss, and get your next.
You're not
pick.
wrong there, Kenny. There are a lot
Go
of
ahead,
stars.
I
go ahead,
know, I
Cleveland.
know.
Let's see what we got here.
I know because I looked at all the guys last year and I saw all the hype about them too.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh,
yeah.
transfer.
Short to
You
start.
want me to read off the 3 linemen from last year that were top ranked?
God, Jalen Walker's.
All I know is what the 49ers took. I ain't got nothing else to do,
No,
I mean,
I believe it.
All right,
I
so
believe
we're
the
on
Niners-
Cleveland.
I totally
we can
believe
go
the Niners
way
would take
back to Tony Mandarich. You remember who Tony Mandarich was? Do
Yeah.
you remember? Yeah, I see Tony Mandarich. He was the great hype and supposed to be the greatest offensive lineman since Anthony Munoz. How did that turn out? Everybody, I mean, it's gonna be bust. Sometimes
Derek Harmon needs to go to the right.
But a ball player is a ball player. We have a definitive need to go on the opposite side of Joey Bosa. And I see the production in this kid. I see how this kid is around competition. I know he is from the great state of Virginia. And
Where he was
school.
banned from.
Let me run him down right quick for y'all, ladies and gentlemen, while Kenny makes his point.
Where he was banned from, by the way.
Bruce Smith is from the great state of Virginia. Lawrence Taylor is from the great state of Virginia. Cam Chancellor is from the great state of Virginia. Charles Haley from the great state of Virginia. What I'm saying, and yours truly, Hugh Terra, what I'm saying is we know defense and we get it done.
I'll put your point to rest.
And you're walking in some good stuff.
A lot of bad things came from Virginia too. I don't want to say
a lot of bad things
not
came
appropriate.
from Virginia too.
I truly
like
believe
Michael Vick,
pass rush wins
Alonzo
championships,
Mourning,
and you have been lacking
I could
that
run him, Allen
guy.
Iverson, whatever you want to do.
You've been lacking that guy. Chase Young was a huge miss. I don't think Kenny was a fan of it. I wasn't a fan of it. I know there's a lot of people that weren't a fan of it.
Not a fan of Leonard Floyd either.
Baltimore. And yeah, I wasn't a fan of Leonard Floyd. Leonard Floyd at least had like 8 sack potential, but his run defense was
when you get all your sacks in the AFC East.
And as he's getting older, it's not going to get better.
If it ain't Lawrence Taylor, we can all say, well,
I like the pick with Mike Green because Kenny, I think you would agree with me on this. If Bosa does one thing bad at all, if you could and I know there's not a lot because he's a fucking great player.
I just know that quarterbacks get rid of the ball immediately.
He sometimes might overrun the play a little slightly. I think most people would agree with that. Mike Green would help with that because his primary is that bull rush.
A lot of people
just like David, you could argue though. I would give you in this argument, Kenny. You could argue with Mike Green, David Walker from Central is kind of a comparable player, more developmental than Mike Green.
Don't forget how many tackles and guards are in this, and how many edges and linemen and D linemen are in this draft.
But all right,
when you're looking later, and there are tons of D linemen available, but you got to go
especially interior defensive line.
Then
edge
you
is going to go
to pick, and you're staring at all these stud D linemen, but you already picked 2, so you can't take anymore.
Edge is usually
look for shit that ain't available. A cornerback, a linebacker, a guard, a tackle. That shit is gone now because you took with your first pick.
All right, well,
I just like his move over like Ezraku's move, or the other guys go more outside. Green, I like his ability.
Ezraku's before Green for me, for sure. But
I could give you that argument because I like Ezraku's potential more than Stewart. I like it more than Skirton. I would agree with you. I like Ezraku more than a lot of other guys in this edge class.
Boston College.
Yes, sir. I think Baltimore is kind of thinking that as well, to be honest with you. I think
I wouldn't doubt the Niners take Mike Green. I'll tell you that, Terry. Wouldn't doubt it one bit.
All right, but sorry.
That's all we.
Great takes. All
and if he has some legal issues, let's get Olivia Pope in there to spin some things, or get the young man a bodyguard of some sort. But I need ball players. We're not trying to save the daggone humanities here.
Just remember,
we're just trying to win some ball games.
And again,
this morning,
quarterback.
Only like a 1-year starter.
Remember the movie The Program? That maniac attempted to rape the dean's daughter, and they brushed that shit under the rug.
What in the Baylor?
Okay, well, that's a little bit of Hollywood, but
it is. But Hollywood, I'll tell you right now, they don't get their stories because they're creative writers. They get their stories from real, true stories.
All right, so Kenny, though, we're at the Cleveland Browns second round pick number 33.
All right, let's see what we got. Yeah. And if you're going to tell me Jalen Walker's there at pick 33, then we'll take him.
Exactly.
How are you going
to? You don't like Jalen? You don't like
Jalen? He's Georgia. We got a Georgia guy, and he sucks too. So he's gonna be sucky. It's not
unless he goes to the Eagles.
He could, but he did win the Dick Butkus Award.
Oh, I would put money if Jalen Walker's right there.
Winners,
the Eagles are trading.
They get away with a free trip to the Bahamas.
You won't find many busts on the Dickus Award.
On the clock.
All right, Terry Dome, we're at pick 43. What do you want to look at, buddy?
All right, let's look at the interior here. We need to look for a lineman. I need a tackle. I need a tackle who's ambidextrous to make it happen. Let's look at our offensive tackles here.
You've got deep,
Man,
by the way.
Offensive tackle.
Ooh.
Look at that. You had Braden Swinson
There-
just sitting there as an edge.
there he is, Ariante Ursary. Give me him out of the University of Minnesota.
The Gopher? The Minnesota Gophers?
Yes, check his film versus Abdul Carter, and he made him his, as Prince would say.
You can decline. I've already got way too many sound picks.
Levi, you interested in this linebacker and a third-round pick for that pick?
No, sir. Pass. And definitely pass. Fuck the Chiefs.
I like that.
Oh. Donovan Jackson's sitting there on the board. Oh, Ezraku still on the board. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Ezraku off the board. Yeah,
Ezraku's nice.
Beautiful.
A BC guy too.
Ooh, Walter Nolan and Ezraku onto that defense this year.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Miles Sanders, running back.
Hey, Cleveland need help.
I mean,
is that me again? That's right. I forgot.
The Browns.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do: Travion Henderson.
Yeah, I
to
think that's a given.
The Browns. Yeah. I fixed the Browns. Done.
Yeah. Do you go get Quinshon Judkins too? Just fuck it. Just go ahead and get both. Bring both Buckeyes back.
I prefer Judkins over Henderson any day, but I'm gonna take Henderson for the Browns.
Oh no, we ain't messing with next year. Don't need no next year.
Yeah, they're both next year. They're both next year.
All right,
all right. So, what did you want to see?
Let's look for the defensive interior. We want a run stuffing playmaker. Deion Walker's there. There he is. Ew, I don't like any of them.
Well, this guy. Now, I've heard something about this guy's medicals. It's like,
he's got some injury concerns.
Slide down a little bit.
Walker's quite. I mean, 6'7", 331. He's actually lost weight, I think.
My dear Lord.
I would like. Is there a young man from Florida State named Joshua Farmer? The Florida State Seminole.
Oh, I guarantee you.
Go down to Joshua Farmer. Where's he ranked in terms of the what's his number?
At 114 is what they have him ranked at.
All right, go to safety real quick for me. Go to safety.
You got 100 and 113.
Defensive back. With the 75th pick, the San Francisco 49ers select Andrew Makuba, safety, University of Texas.
Yep.
Hey, we need safeties.
He is
all right,
a free
Levi,
safety.
we're at pick 91, buddy.
Hawking free safety, and that is what the San Francisco 49ers need. And Wolfie knows that's my draft. That's Wolfie right there. I would click on him if I was Wolfie said, hey, you got to get Makuba.
Scroll down a little bit. I think I know my pick already here, but I mean, the easy pick would be Charles Grant here. And Zy Alexander, I'm thinking about, honestly. Man, I could really lock down that defense right here and now and take developmental guys later. I think that's where we're going. We're taking Zy Alexander, cornerback LSU. No, wait. I'm lying. Go up. Give me the guard from Boston College. Very top of the board.
Oh, you like the Boston College guys.
Give me that kid. Yep, we were reuniting them. Zay Flowers, Trillo, and Ezraku. Three of the Boston College guys.
I'm not.
He's going to shift to guard.
He is 6'8"
6'8" though. Yeah, he's kind of.
If you got a 6'8" guard, good.
Lord. We already do. He's 6'8", 380 right now.
Was the 10th ranked
Daniel Falele. Look him up.
Denver. He just couldn't play here because he wasn't smart enough.
They don't have 6'8" guards in NBA.
We have a 6'8" guard right now.
6'9".
We have a 6'8" guard right now on the Ravens. That was a full starter last year.
Hey, and that's why y'all win games. At
got
least
the
you invest in the offensive line.
He needs to improve, though. He was a tackle, just kind of like him in a sense, but he was more developmental than him.
That's what they do with all guards. They were tackles and they shift them around, move them to the other side. No, it's like 1,000 bottles of beer on the wall.
And so Levi,
all right, Kenny. Kenny?
Oh, I thought
So you
Levi,
said
you have
you fixed them, but you don't have any trade offers to trade the rest of your picks away. So
No.
what do you want to do?
There's just
Charles
too many
Grant, William and
cornerbacks I
Mary,
want
Charles
later in the
Grant,
draft that
offensive line.
couldn't take that Zay Alexander.
Are,
They're
are,
too
are you
many
getting a guy
guys.
from Virginia, Charles Grant, from William and Mary, the second oldest institution of higher learning in the United States? I'm
I
just
am.
throwing that out from the great state
Oh,
of
they
Virginia.
are?
Fucking love
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I actually didn't.
Smart folks come from there.
I did
Hey,
a lot of
don't come
hiking
in there with
in
no
Lynchburg.
1200 SAT. You gonna get got.
I did a lot of hiking
All
when I
right,
went.
so we're at pick
Lynchburg,
100.
Virginia. Fucking beautiful.
We're at pick 100. What do you want to see? What do you want to see, Pterodome?
Let me see my defensive lineman interior style. See what it got.
There's Joshua
Oh, man.
Farmer.
Joshua Farmer with this pick, the San Francisco 49ers select 114. Joshua Farmer.
That guy's a
defensive
force.
Florida State University.
It's hard to stop that guy when he starts moving.
Oh,
Oh.
why didn't we get
Whoa!
offered that?
Look at this guy.
You
Who's
get
DJ
DJ
Jones?
Jones.
He's incredible at stopping the run.
Yeah, he is.
How far am I moving back here? They want me to go a whole round?
I don't
No,
know. if he was
they.
going around.
Let's see. They're
many
offering you
About
him
20
and
picks.
122, so you
Nah.
have to
At
you have to
18
run
picks?
18 picks.
Nah, sorry, DJ.
Ooh,
Go DJ.
he probably don't want to go to Cleveland anyway.
Nobody does. Nobody does.
And then you got a guard. You got a guard from the Buccaneers, Opeta.
Sua Opeta.
I don't even know who that is. I gotta look up that guy.
Sua Opeta.
Sua Opeta.
It's cool,
That's
man.
weird.
It'd be a good
I have
name
no
for
idea who he
a
is.
Brazil
Nah.
R&B star.
No. Okay, so got the running back, got the quarterback. Now we need a wide receiver. Can we just look at wide receivers real quick? Oh, Savion
Look,
Williams.
there's Savion Williams.
Yeah.
Williams is good.
Nah, I can wait, I think. I can definitely wait. Okay, how about show me the centers and the guards real quick. Jared Wilson. There we go. We'll take Jared Wilson.
Good center.
He's gonna need to develop a little bit, so that's perfect.
He could start for the 49ers. I know
I
that.
like Belton too, but
I'm not gonna argue that.
No,
So these
we
guys
ain't
are
messing with-
offering us Bryce Hall, and they want us to move back 7 spots. Jarrett Stidham, QB,
he beat us. Well, he almost beat us. He almost beat us.
and the
Andrew
Cowboys are
Booth
Andrew
Jr.
Booth.
Yeah, no, I ain't messing with none of them.
Is he
man.
related to John Wilkes?
Reject all.
Maybe.
Holland Pierce is like, why haven't you chosen me yet?
All right,
Let me
so
see what I got.
This is who you've
What I
taken
picked.
so far.
All right, I got interior. I got edge. I got offensive line. Can I see the tight ends, please? Pause.
Don't wait too long on that cornerback.
Gunner, Lachey.
I'm
We
regretting
got
my
no
choices.
linebacker.
Yeah, go to cornerback as the great Kenny has alluded to. Go to corner.
Well, I don't mind. I have nothing wrong with Andrew Makuba, but that's where I probably would have looked for CB
Ooh,
or
there's
line.
Zay Alexander.
6'1", 187 out of LSU. Interceptions,
Where do
zilch.
I have this cat?
Passes defense. I don't want Latham Ransom. Let's check out Dorian Strong. Let me see his profile for Dorian Strong. He keeps popping up.
That's how you want a
6'1",
super.
185, kind of
I like Porter a
2
little better. They're
interceptions.
both very
From
close.
Upper Marlboro,
6
Maryland.
passes defended.
Ooh,
What is
that's
it,
an
Zach
excitement.
Frazier from UTSA.
He's
like
got some reds up
6'3",
there.
Like,
My 10 cornerbacks are gone. My top 10 cornerbacks are all gone.
I like this cornerback class a lot.
Drop on down to give me Kobe Bryant out of Kansas.
For me.
Kobe
601.
Bryant.
Bam.
Actually has good scores. He has better scores than the other guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's growing on me, and the name just I tried to stay away because of the name, but it fits.
Well, the Seahawks. All right, Terradome. What if the Seahawks draft him? Then they have two guys named Kobe
Two
Bryant.
guys say Kobe Bryant. You know that would just because I wanted Kobe Bryant for us when he was coming out. He started opposite of Sauce Gardner at the University of Cincinnati, man, and I think he won he was a finalist in the Jim Thorpe Award. He's a very, very solid corner, but
3-year starter too. Technically, never
Levi,
been under
Levi,
70
there's Kyle
PFF.
McCord. There's Kyle McCord. He's chilling.
We don't need
I
no.
mean,
We can do an undrafted quarterback.
I'm about to say we already signed our backup quarterback to go 2 years.
Yeah, you got Cooper Rush. You're good to go, just like Lamar. Same guy.
And Lamar's going to rework his deal probably next year. So,
well, Levi, that's also why I went guard for you.
Yeah, go ahead, give me Noel Williams from California.
You don't want Lamar running around all the damn time.
You don't even have to go nowhere. Noel Williams, cornerback, California, right there at the very bottom of that big board.
Yeah, dude, he just misses my top 10, bro, but he's good.
Still got, man, the thing is, I still want to draft 2 more defensive players.
The Tess Johnson, I don't really get.
So, what's that? Oh, we're at Baltimore
Special
again, 136.
Yeah, let's go. Let me see them linebackers.
Dang,
it's that or DBs, actually.
Don't look at my linebackers.
Bosa and Higgins are the only 2 guys I'm down with right now.
176 coming up.
And Higgins, you can get in the 200.
Robinson.
Let me see DBs.
Q is an edge and a linebacker. I like him at edge. But he's
you
know what? He's everybody's sleeper now.
Will you scroll down? I just want to make sure that I feel like I'm running out of guys there at safety.
Now everyone's like, "Ooh, Q Robinson." I was like, "Yeah, bro. 3 months ago. Come on now."
Yeah, give me Malachi or Malaki Moore from Bama at the top of this board. Yeah, I got to get my safety pick here.
I hope it's Malachi
earlier.
Is it Malachi? You never know.
No, it's Malachi.
Yeah, I thought so.
But
is it? It's not Malachi.
Quincy Riley.
Malachi. It's the Malachi brothers on Happy Days when they wrecked the car.
I already know who I want with that next pick. I'm hoping he's still there when I'm on the board.
Hey, you never know. Terradome might take him. All right, Terradome. So
don't you do it, Terradome.
So
yeah,
what about Cody
let me
Simon?
see.
Let
me see my linebackers. Yeah, because
don't you do it, Terradome.
I missed on linebackers. Go to linebackers for me.
All right, Terradome. If you're gonna choose a linebacker, hear me out on the trade.
Scroll down even further. There's a linebacker I'm really feeling out of Cal.
Okay, I'm good. Never mind.
Scroll down.
I hung up the phone.
There he is. Okay,
Teddy Buchanan. I can't hate that pick.
Yeah, guy you can get much later.
Don't feel bad. Dave, can you go back up? Because I missed Demetrius Knight out of South
he's
Carolina.
gone like second round, bro.
That was when you picked Makuba. That was the night.
Okay. All right, I ain't mad. If I got to get Makuba,
dude, I love him too. Him and Emmett Warrior on the same team.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. I got Josh Farmer. I got Andrew Makuba. Let me look at tight end again.
I feel like most of the tight ends are fun too.
Mitchell.
There's one guy left.
Ooh, there's Gatson.
Yeah, that's the one guy I got left that's got intrigue on the board.
I swear, it's the guy that looks like. Look at him. He looks like a psychopath. I swear.
Terradome's shot back like, oh shit.
Whoa.
I mean, I go.
Yes, I know your daddy's a lawyer.
Scroll down a little further, man. Scroll down.
This is the guy I'm actually high on.
Yeah, he's
you like that guy?
Touchdowns.
I like him too, Terradome. He's got some potential. I haven't done a deep look yet, but he's got some numbers that flash.
Scroll down for me because there's another guy I got my eye on.
You want to talk about prototypical size? 6'5", 240 for a tight end these days? Prototypical.
Keep scrolling. Oh, man. Somebody done took my guy. Oh, no. No, he's still there. He's still there. I ain't gonna say because somebody might pick him up.
I'm taking him right now.
Fairweather, Collier. There's still a couple guys.
Go to wide receiver. We need a wide receiver. Go to wide receiver.
We gonna fight?
No, it's gotta be Bartholomew. Oh,
Galvin Bart.
that's a name.
Galvin Bart sounds
if
like a
that
Wild
guy.
West
All right.
gunslinger.
Ooh.
All right, with the 138th pick in the 2025 draft in the fourth round, the 49ers select Nick Nash, San Jose State wide receiver.
Local
Honestly,
boy.
like the top 4 names on that board, you couldn't fucking miss on, in my opinion. Like they've all got potential.
Yo, fire department's been across the street from my
And
house for like
that's a
25.
hard no.
Give me my
I'm-
pick. I thought
Move
I
back
picked
10
one
we
spots and
trading
pick up a
stuff away?
7th rounder.
Okay.
Pterodome, you want to trade with me? I thought I had
I
a pick
would.
coming
I
up
mean, that's
soon.
the best
Fuck.
offer right there, though. But
5, a 7, and next year. Ooh.
so basically, we move back 10 spots,
Always some
pick up a
shit.
7th, and get a 7th next year.
Give me that. Yeah, let's take it. Let's take that. Let's take that.
My linebacker's gonna be gone, and I'm gonna be so.
Pat
bummed.
Bryant, still one of my guys I got.
I know
Damn,
exactly.
and he's picking again. Look at that. Look,
Yeah.
it's Kyle Williams.
Because that
Look,
because
Look,
that
it's Kyle
draft.
Williams.
And you got Bayshul Tootin still hanging around too.
176.
It's like I'd only take you if Mac Jones had let you wear number 10. Oh, I'm just
They
kidding.
Got
love
special
this
team
kid though.
value.
They think
Got
this kid
special
is
team
just
value.
the bee's knees.
Yeah.
They really do. But that Kyle Williams, I just can't do it. I just can't.
It's the
do it.
name. It's the name.
Yeah, man. It just too many bad memories. Go to linebacker.
Yo, I just saw Josh
You were
Morgan.
basically picking
on
back to
Josh
back,
Morgan
by
was
the way.
on CG's channel. He was like, "Don't do that to Kyle."
Nah, that ain't gonna work either. Running back. Go to running back. Because I got play money here.
Gone.
Scroll down.
How do I make
Man, this draft
trade?
is crazy. I
How do I
can
make
get my
this trade?
guys later.
DJ
I'm playing
Clinton.
I'm playing with house money. If y'all are watching me,
I'll give
y'all
you a 5th and a 6th for this pick. I'll give you my
Mm.
first 6th round pick as well. Dealer's choice. On it.
if you want it that bad, it's something out there that you want that I need to get.
Raheem.
Let me see.
Don't
Go back to linebacker. Let me see something here. Go
Shit, I
back to
should've waited.
linebacker. He's wanting this too bad. Go back to linebacker. This is how you play. I want an edge. I don't want that. My guy is still available. I got house money here. Let me take a shot. Who you like there? Who would
Hey,
make
I'm
you
gonna-
mad that I could
I'm
pick
gonna be
right
honest with
now?
So this guy actually converted from safety to linebacker and edge.
Okay, pick him up. Q Robinson. Give him to me. Give him to me. He's a 49er.
Not gonna be a sleeper for long.
Oh darn! You got my guy.
Oh, I didn't do it. Did I?
I do love him though. Q's a great player.
All next year stuff.
Oh,
All right,
no.
what do you want to look at right now? Tear dome.
I
should've traded back.
linebacker, so you don't need one now.
If Brian Cope's here, he's gonna say take a kicker.
Hey, take the
I
number
could
one
get
kicker
that
right there
a
from
little
the
later
U.
on.
Pterodome, that is the
And
only kicker I
you.
would take in this draft, by
He
the way.
is good.
He's the only guy I'm taking.
He's better than Moody.
He's
But,
the only guy on the board.
Go back up to running back.
Want to trade up for a kicker? I'll give you a 5th and a 6th.
Martinez. Dag, my guy still ain't there.
A lot of good running backs.
Give me Damian Martinez from the U. Go ahead, give me him.
Ooh. And we are to the Baltimore Ravens in the 5th round, pick 175
Take me to linebacker.
or 176. My bad. Linebacker.
Please and thank you. I knew it. Where'd he go?
Who was your guy?
I wanted Jack Kaiser from Notre Dame. At this point in the draft in the 5th round,
Okay.
I think
It's all yours.
Look, Kyle Williams just got took by the Seahawks.
Jay Higgins ain't bad. McLeod got potential. Car's fast. Like Teddy Buchanan's there. I'm thinking about
Damn, Trevor Etienne. Son of a bitch.
Peebles is gone. LaQuint Allen's great.
Peebles to the Dallas Cowboys. I can see that.
Damn, where did Kaiser? Or
I
of course,
swear he was just on there, wasn't he?
bro.
Right there.
Oh,
Seahawks.
he literally went one
right before
And-
you pick your pick.
He went one pick before me. So I was trying to make that trade. I knew.
You
I'm
knew it.
surprised I didn't take
All
that.
right, take me to that big board. Let's see what we got.
Take me to that big board in the sky.
That's a good way to say to go back up the board, David, because we say go down to Chinatown when we want to pull that board down.
Give me Elijah Roberts. That's a
Oh!
no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. And fifth round's probably about right where he'll settle to.
Where
right?
was he at?
He's ranked way too high. I mean, way too low, I guess.
Yeah, we invested in his defense. We've basically taken almost nothing but defense.
Oh.
Retribution.
I get to go again.
It's gonna be you again.
Can I see?
Levi?
I just want to look at the guards.
Dude, we
I
got
Oh yeah, 6 rounds coming up.
No, we
6
got
rounds, my round.
3 offensive players.
We about to work. Just how Terradome had all them 5th round picks.
Dang, I miss Elijah. Oh.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You have 4.
I know, and you could have had that 5th round pick right there that I took him with,
Oh.
and a 6th round, and a 6.
Okay, lesson learned. Where's the Why y'all ain't saying nothing in the chat? Don't tell me after I done missed.
Can you show me my team there, David?
That's like after she get pregnant, y'all say you should have used the condom.
You don't want that latex that she thinks she latex. You had to wear latex.
Okay, so I got my center, got my tackle. Take me to wide receivers now. I'm gonna have to get somebody before it's too late.
Don't you do it, Kenny.
It's time.
I didn't know you came to fight too.
I'm taking Keandre Lambert-Smith.
Okay.
Keandre. My son's name DeAndre.
Let's look at that man.
University of Auburn.
Okay, that's good size.
Norfolk, Virginia.
190, 437.
He's 757 VA, baby.
437, elite level
Woo.
speed, elite level 10-yard.
Look at the 10-yard and the broad.
Oh, he's got some measurables.
Ooh, the 40. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Them Beach
I know
Boys,
Cam Ward's gonna have some fun with this guy.
Beach
Pretending
Boys
he's
is
cut.
fast, man. I think I think it's the seawater or that sand they run on or something. Whenever we played Princess Aim or Hampton,
Yeah, working out like
it was-
Creed and Rocky.
they were just moving quicker than we were.
Well, do
some
you know
Ricky
there's
White,
actually
but I
little
don't
tricks
know
like
that.
with cutting the grass, right? Like, so if you are a team or you're playing a team that like the Niners, actually, for example, that excelling outside zone, let that grass grow just a little longer.
The Niners play on
outside
synthetic
ledges.
turf.
You can change the length basically, essentially, to make it's weird, man. It's
They
like
were
running
fast,
uphill
man.
slightly. It's just this slight difference. You're like, man, my legs are just a little more tired.
That would be so cool. Stop talking
That's
like
the
that.
real
If
like.
they made the field like curve in on the sides like a NASCAR track. How crazy it would be out there.
There's certain, like the regulations, but the grass length can be, it's just like the inflation of a football. That little bit of difference can make.
Don't bring up deflate game.
Coefficient of restitution.
I heard that tip from one of those like top football academies, like down here, like Florida and Texas. That like
You're talking
that
about
next
cheating
level
without
to win.
cheating.
Exactly.
It's called gamesmanship.
It's not how you win; it's that you win.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. All right.
It's your
on the
pick,
board.
but Kenny, I walked on the 49ers field.
Yeah.
It's like walking on a golf green.
Yeah.
It's all kind of
Wow.
you know have that same feel.
I've never been to Santa Clara. I cannot wait, man.
Oh, go.
All right, take me to linebacker, and
It's got to be better than the UNLV.
is there.
Brad.
Yes, because they just. I think that sod is just melding right now.
Yo, I think they just put more sod over the old sod and just
Yeah,
put
and had us go
like
practice
wet
on
rug.
that. Yeah.
Give me Teddy Buchanan.
Why don't you just
linebacker,
give us
California.
a swamp?
Yo, I love the BC picks back to back though, Levi. My best friend from high
And we're
school, that's
taking
where he
2
went.
Cal
He
players
played for
too.
the Hitmen, New York, New Jersey Hitmen in XFL. That was his.
Oh,
that
here
was
we
his-
are. We're at the Cleveland
Get him off
Browns.
the field. Who put him on the field? If you haven't seen that clip.
We're at the Cleveland Browns. They also have
Oh,
putting in work in the
I
6th
got
round.
two finally.
Ooh, 3 of
Now
them.
we're getting some picks. Man.
192, 200,
My favorite day to pick too. Day
Upton
3.
Stout.
So
Pick
what is
6. You know what I'm
Jaden
saying?
Blue gonna look good in brown?
Hmm.
Oh,
No, I don't want no
He does.
Jaden Blue. He's a fumbler. Get your butt up there,
Fumbling,
Seth.
fumbling, and
Carrying that ball like a loaf of bread.
hey, go get you some Woody Marks for 3rd down.
All right, let's see what we got here. I don't know.
I know. Have you taken a running back yet?
You know what I'll
Yes.
take? You know what I'll take, Levi? I mean, can you guess who I want, David? He's one of your
Oh
guys.
no, you. did take
Woody
one.
Marks?
He's one of your guys.
Damn it!
Oh, the tight end. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not a bad pick.
Oron
yeah.
Gadsden,
be the
6'5", another
backup
target for
Njoku.
Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Nice.
And behind
I'm gonna help
Njoku.
this man
Yes,
succeed.
sir. Yes, sir.
I'm just
And
glad
we're
he didn't go to the
Browns
top where he
again.
would have died.
You got
I
one.
feel like
My God,
Cam
that
would be better
draft.
with
Dude,
Cleveland
you
than
got
he
one
would be with Tennessee.
defensive
You don't
player.
have to-
You're like trying to rebuild that offense.
It's a beautiful little team so far. Yo, I think everyone can have a good draft in this draft. I think everyone
They
can
really can.
It's
They
deep.
have so
really
many
It's
great
deep.
players.
It's deep.
It just
Potentially.
depends on how many
Potentially
times the
good.
Raiders fuck up their pick or the Dallas Cowboys.
Right, somebody's
fuck
gonna
their
do
pick.
something weird and F everything up.
And that's when like the Steelers or the Packers or fucking God
And that's
forbid
why
the
people
Chiefs.
don't ever really do great when they predict in the draft. Like if you predict 8 people in the draft, you're like a genius. You know what I mean? It's just hard as F. Oh, I'm up again? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, just take me down to Chinatown, David.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, media actually sent him the link because he said he wanted to join, but I haven't seen him yet.
Was it Do You Bad? I don't even know that song. So I got a badge on YouTube Music for being like the top like 0.5% of people like that just listen to Kendrick Lamar. Apparently, the other day I was working out. I was like, "What's that sound?"
I have 3 months straight of being in the top 0.27% of people that listen to Papa Roach.
Damn.
I listen to a lot of music at work. Okay,
Mine was
You
like
know what?
Bobby Caldwell, George Benson.
Recently,
man,
like some
I love both of them.
My shit
remixes
is
and
so
stuff
good.
like that have
I
been
do.
coming up
Bobby
on my workout
Caldwell was
playlist.
bad,
Yeah.
man.
My workout playlist is weird.
And then of course
Kenny, what?
there was a little Waylon
Kenny, I'm
Jennings.
getting down here ways.
Yeah, you take me back up because I think I'm going Nazir Stackhouse, but I want to see who's in front of him.
I saw Papa Roach actually sold music rights to one of their songs to I think it was like Jairus Johnson. Super fucking cringe, but a little bit of talent. But super fucking
Nazir
cringe.
Stackhouse, huh?
Let's see.
Like I can't get behind
You're
Jason.
looking at
Aldean
defensive
because
line.
he
We can
bought
just
his
click on
music
defensive
rights
line.
George
You know.
Bentley and Colt Ford.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not what I want, but I do like Nazir. Can you go to cornerback? I'm wondering if there's anyone left at cornerback at this point, just to know.
I heard Stout.
Only Hoosie is the only guy that's still left that I actually even know. Pull it down a little bit. Maybe I know somebody else. Woodson, but he's a safety. Shit.
Longer beam.
Yeah, I know.
Longer beam. Put longer beam in there.
Longer
Let me go.
beam, stronger team. It's as simple as that, gentlemen.
Let me go.
Stronger
Hoosie.
team.
UNC. Can you show me his profile just for like a quick second? And then I'm still
Who?
gonna go Elijah Hoosie, I think.
Stronger, longer
wanna
beam
look at
in
Arnold?
the seam, stronger.
I want to look
team.
at Elijah Hoosie
That's a theme.
profile.
Oh, finish.
I wish Bill Belichick could have worked with him for a year, but he just missed.
Have you seen any of the footage coming out of UNC from Bill Belichick? It's definitely interesting.
Oh, he's gonna make it fun there.
I think he fucking hates them kids. Dude.
Lot of
He's
red
so
there,
tired
Little
already.
guy. He's got some problems, but look at the the measurables are ugly, but the overall ratings are not bad.
Well,
I mean,
QB
this is
rating when
late.
target
This is a late pick.
63, so that's really good.
It's a late ass pick too, but
Go longer beam. Ooh,
No, we're just gonna look at him again.
5'11",
From
178.
Alexandria, Virginia. You do see a
He's
lot of
a
Virginia
VA
boys.
guy. He probably went to TC Williams High School. Y'all remember from Remember the Titans?
You know what? I think this.
Look,
If you scroll
it's
down far enough, it'll
439,
tell
so
you
he
on this
could
website.
run.
Scroll down far enough, it'll tell you where he went to high school on this website, if I'm not mistaken.
His measurables really aren't bad. His weight and hands.
Yeah, you know what?
Let's see.
Exceptional
Former high school
He was a
quarterback.
high school quarterback.
Oh, it doesn't say where
They
though.
don't say where.
But I knew it talked about his high school stuff. That's funny.
I see what's wrong with
Frank
Hoosie.
R.
Oh, look at
Burns
him.
Award.
Quarterback,
Bring
wide
it up.
receiver,
People
cornerback,
are
and
picking-
returned both punts and kickoffs.
Elijah Hoosie's the pick. Exceptional route recognition, natural ball skills, shines in zone coverage,
I
showing
like players
basketball-like
that switch
timing,
positions. As
elite
someone
change
that
of
kind of did it
direction,
myself,
versatile defensive weapon, advanced pre-snap communicator, exceptional production across all levels of competition with 16
So,
career
Elijah
interceptions and
Hoosie, you
39
said?
passes.
I went from wide receiver to tight end to linebacker and then playing like a little bit of like safety. And I'm telling you, when I went to linebacker, I was literally just sitting there. I'm like, I already know what they're running. Like it's obvious by their formation, how they're lining up, the motion. Like you already know what's coming. I'm like, I already know this tight end's going to either try to sneak this drag in front of me or behind me. And either way, I'm going to bait the fucking either a hit or a pick. It's as simple as that. If he goes under, I'm going to light him the fuck up. And if
One
he
more
goes
thing.
behind me,
One more
I'm
thing
get the
about
pick.
Elijah Hoosie: special teams value as a proven punt returner with 2 career touchdowns. Adds immediate
Hey, you're
roster
still
flexibility.
talking about him. I'm just drafting him. There you go.
Sorry.
Solid pick.
Hey, we're at Levi.
Who's up? B more.
Do I
Be
take
more. Eat
Balmer.
more.
Or do I take? Give me
Hey,
Upton
hey,
Stout.
Dave. 49ers media says send him the link again. It got a little trouble with it or something.
I lost all my options here on StreamYard. Maybe something's going on.
Yeah, give me Upton Stout, by the way.
Can't do squat.
Safety, cornerback, little bit of combo. Yeah, I'll take it.
Woody Marks still there too. Upton Stout.
Again,
still
great
there.
running back if you're looking for a pass catcher.
We are.
Jackson, Clay Webb right there is a great developmental
Clay
guard
Webb, another guy. Yeah.
Yep.
Jackson.
I think David's answering a text.
I thought Jackson was blue, and now I see why. It's Jacksonville.
Jacksonville State. You know, Memphis got a couple guys that really intrigued me in this draft. UTSA, another one. Texas Tech got like 1 or 2 guys.
So, who do you want to see?
Upton Stout, please. Western Kentucky. You can go ahead and take them.
Kentucky is huge. They got Western, Northern, Southern, Eastern, South Central.
Probably at Kenny again. Nope. Now
No,
This is my
Levi.
round. This is my round now.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Yeah, give me Clay Webb. We're just gonna make this quick. Jacksonville State.
Not enough.
We got 2 offensive guards. We got a lot of defensive players here.
6'3", 312. That's actually good height for a guard because your quarterback can see over him.
Ooh,
10 yard. He's 10 yard, 40 vertical.
I love to see green and blue.
And the shuttle he didn't do so hot. His arms are alligator like, and his height. I have no problem with that actually. It's like, is Willie Lampkin still on the board? I'll have to.
Oh, I know, right? And let me see here. I never drafted I did draft a linebacker.
Nope.
Wow.
No, I did. I drafted.
Did you say his arms were alligator like?
Alligator.
Oh,
Yes,
Anthony
yes.
West is still on the board. All right, take me to D line, but I'm probably going right back to O line. I hate that
Wow.
person. I mean,
There's Zeke.
there are
Figures?
All right, Howard Cross has pass
Cam
rushing
Horsley,
potential.
too.
Desmond Watson's like a 400-pound monster.
Tonka Hemingway shooting up boards.
Cam Horsley.
Dude, we're going to look at this guy. So 6'5", 464 pounds.
Put him next to Evan Anderson.
Jesus.
Look,
Oh,
like I said, you see that? You see that? That's the
Levi
look
said
of
it
you're
last
seeing
week.
your
Say it
life
again,
flash
Levi.
before your eyes. Okay.
He's just so massive.
He's 8 feet in the air, like Levi said.
Yep. Legitimately, that is an 8 foot high in the air.
Oh my!
I just love
Yeah.
the picture and the look on the guy's face. He's like,
Look
I'm
at the
gonna
guy
He's
behind
die.
laughing. He's
Look behind him.
legitimately
That's his
laughing
boy.
at that point. He's like, "Please don't murder me."
Please don't kill him.
Yeah, the guy behind is like, I'll
Please,
spot
Dad.
you. I'll spot you.
I mean, all right, hear me out. Hear me out. Though. Can you
He did
imagine
nothing
though,
to
growing
you.
up knowing that guy? He's like 464 pounds, 6'5". And he's like, bro, I bet you I'll run you. Because he ran what, like 5 something? Someone in the chat knows. Spongy, I guarantee you, knows exactly what he ran. But he ran like 5 something. So can you imagine almost a 500-pound dude chasing you? And like, you're an average guy,
No.
so you can't run in a 5.0. This dude, like, legitimately is chasing you.
He
What
just
up,
big
media?
bone. Hey, what's up? What's up? Look at
Media.
everybody. 49ers media. He's
Geek
in the
Biggers,
draft
by the
room.
way,
He's in the
has some
draft
of the
room.
longest
He's
arms
there.
in this.
Stadium.
Ty Hamilton looked good at the comment. I love almost every one of those defensive.
Got all the draft insight, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly what's gonna happen.
Yo, I'm gonna do. The night before Christmas, I'm gonna do one of those, but I'm gonna do it for the draft, and I'm gonna write the whole shit out.
All right.
I'm just gonna have some fun
Levi,
here.
so are
We're
you
going
taking the
heavy on
big
Boston
fella?
College. Give me Cam Hordsley, defensive tackle, Boston College. We're bringing all
You
those.
just
people.
did Boston College, Baltimore Ravens.
Yes, sir. Zay Flowers.
Wolf,
We had
I
them
broke
all.
into the
I like them.
49ers HQ.
I love that coach over there, at Boston College. Honestly,
It is
Well,
a
you
good
don't get
program.
him. You only get the players, Levi.
he'll come soon when John Harbaugh returns.
Well, he
All right,
will.
Katie,
That's-
you're getting
Yeah, he probably will if you keep taking Boston College players.
trade offers for picks next year.
Carson Vincent, great pick. Love it. Oh, you took him right in front of me, too, you son of a bitch. I thought I wasn't up yet.
You sound like Wolfie.
All right. I still feel like Cam Ward needs more weapons. Show me the wide receiver and the running back.
More.
I think Terradome will
Weapons,
appreciate
weapons.
this. Taj Brooks. is
Ricky
one of-
White, please, to Cleveland. Yes, sir. We need
I
a
know
punt
why-
returner and a punt blocker. Oh, no,
I
we
know
got
why you
Boozy.
chose him.
We stacked on special teams now.
at the
Kenny,
combine.
they might as well, fire their GM and
Uh,
fire you.
No.
listen, I'm not saying anything right now. I'm going to let my drafts for a few years do the talking. Maybe I am good. We don't know.
I love
let's
the little.
let's go.
enough.
Let's look at running backs, receivers,
Dang. You got
and
4
tight
7th
ends.
round picks.
Problem is that the real draft won't ever go this good.
How many
running
more
back,
picks do I have?
You have 4.
4.
So
Okay. Go ahead.
here's running back.
Yeah, you do. Oh my God.
Day 3 is my favorite. I mean, come on, right?
Taj Brooks is only one of 2 running backs at the
No, I don't
combine
see-
when
I
running
don't see
his
my
wheel
guy.
route.
I think
I
they
like
already
Todd.
Did what you want them
All right,
to
go
do.
go to receiver. I mean, tight end. Tight end, please.
They flashed their hands when they got to the outside of their route before they bent it upfield, which then the quarterback can work a play action to move the
Scroll
quarterback on the cover 2
down.
underneath and
I
then
don't
circle
see my
around. Basically, like, it's the
guy.
fine things that matter. He's one of 2.
Jalen Conyers.
Hey, did anyone see where Sanders went? Shador?
No, not Jalen yet. Not Jalen yet.
Yeah, you can wait on Jalen
He's
probably.
at 382. Go to linebackers real quick.
You get Jalen.
Georgia Tech
if
kid
you
still
can
on the
get
board?
Higgins right now, that'd be nice. Oh, he's gone.
Scroll down on
Ooh.
linebackers.
I think Nick Martin flashed across my numbers.
Yeah, I saw Martin too. Also, so that's who looks familiar.
Ooh, I like that UN. Oh, hold on, go up. UNVL kid linebacker, by the way.
Somebody took my
He
linebacker.
might need
Go back to
developmental.
Jalen Conyers.
Right there,
tight
Jackson
end,
Woodard.
Texas Tech. Jalen Conyers, tight end, Texas Tech.
I'll trade you a pick right now.
That's what you want.
I don't think you're gonna have to trade though. I don't think you'll have to trade.
I don't know if I have any picks left, to be honest. Do I have any picks
Oh.
left, David?
You have the most picks out of all of us, don't you?
The 6th round. We're out of the
Jalen
6th round.
Conyers?
I might only have
Yeah,
one
right
left.
there, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got like 4 or 5.
All right,
At this
so
point, get your guy.
to
At this
answer
point,
Levi's question,
Your top 30 pick right there.
you have
one.
I
pick
got one pick. All
243.
right, I'll save it. I'll be RIB.
All right, so your Terradome, you're at pick 235.
All right, go to kickers. And they took my kicker. He's bad.
Terradome, there's a kicker right there for you that I like.
Who you got
Loop.
Yep, my guy, Tyler Loop.
from Arizona? Can he kick?
Yes, sir. Dude, he can kick like 54, 56.
That's why you don't take a
even.
kicker in the 3rd round. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't take him at the third round. Take him when you got extras.
Yeah,
What the hell's going
it's like, bro, if it's like your 6th, 7th round pick, it makes sense. But the 3rd round, especially when it was what your first.
He's like
Kyle's like, we don't have anybody else.
He's
that
like
needs,
the
we don't need
Mr.
any other
Irrelevant.
stars.
Let me go back up to linebackers for me.
By the way, Kyle needs to stop listening to Harbaugh. Anyone else agree with me?
And Teddy
Hey,
is gone.
I trust Brant Broyer, so we'll see what ends up happening.
Let me get Cody Lindenberg, Boston, or the Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Mini. Yeah, go for
Influence Terradome.
Minnesota.
A.
born and raised Minnesota.
They
he's
really-
a gopher for life. He's going to the Vikings.
All right, so here we are, Levi. We're at your last pick.
Take me to linebacker. I'm taking my developmental
Take me to
linebacker. We lost like 3 linebackers in free agency.
Oh, you're gonna need some linebackers.
Give me Jackson Woodard, linebacker, UNLV.
The running rebels.
Yes, sir.
There he is, Jackson Woodard.
Oh, the Buffalo linebackers there, Dolak. That's not a bad option too. Potential like
All
development.
right, Terradome, you got 2 picks left. This is your second
go
to last
back.
one.
Who's
Good
driving
boy.
the boat?
Go back to kickers and see if my kicker's available.
Your boy is gone.
Man, Tyler Loop gonna be there. But all right, go ahead, get Tyler Loop. Tyler Loop, kicker,
Sir.
Arizona.
All
You
right,
can now have my Mr. Irrelevant.
last pick, Terradome.
Wolfie,
who,
bro,
who,
it's
you
the
who you
7th
taking a
round,
chance
man.
on?
Let's take a shot at edge. Go to edge. I don't like none of them. Go to defensive lineman.
There's Zeke.
Zeke Biggers. You like that guy?
He's got actually
6'6", 321. Salisbury, North Carolina. Got a few tackles, a few sacks. What are his
He's
measurables?
got,
A lot
like
of
I said,
green
he's
there.
got some of the longest arms.
Look at his
and
arms.
line prospects.
34
Yeah.
and 7th, 8th. His span 84 and a quarter.
He's
All right, let's
got a
find-
lot of great numbers. The fact that
Let's play
he's
with
still on the
Biggers.
board is a fucking travesty, in my opinion.
Let's go ahead with Biggers.
You got to have longer beam and biggers on your team, if you know what I'm saying.
We do gotta stop that run, you know.
Yep.
Media's on to something.
And
I mean, that was my one critique for y'all last year. I was like, I think y'all gonna struggle to
Who
stop
else
the
has got
run.
to pick? Kenny.
I mean, darn.
Oh,
I saw
wow.
week 1 and I was like, all right, cool,
Yep.
but let me actually see it be consistent.
The Jets, I covered that game. The Jets, I was expecting to exploit it, and then they were so fucking bad. Excuse my language. Like
we need
it was-
we need to test out a couple guys at cornerback. I think so. I'll go Jabbar Muhammad.
okay,
Oregon?
okay.
Actually, I like
Yeah.
that.
5'9",
Yeah, he's got
182.
potential. He
It's the
flies.
next Demo. The next Demo.
Yes, sir. You do need
Demo
some
is taller
corners,
than
yeah.
5'9".
Yeah, barely on his tippy toes, wearing Dr. Scholl's.
Hey, don't dog on Dr. Scholl's.
You got the Air Maxes
I got
9?
Dr. Scholl's right on now. Man. Give me a good half inch. The ladies love it.
All right, so this is who this is who Levi drafted: Walter Nolan, Donovan Izaruko,
As a rock.
is Izarike? I don't know.
We just like to get
Ozzy
her names hard to
Trapolo.
pronounce, like
Donovan
Matabike
Little-
and Ezeraku.
I freaking hate. I hate the names these days. Drive me nuts. Whatever
Ozzy-
happened to Mike
And it's all the
Steve?
football names
This-
too that are like the ones that are the
Yeah, we
crazy
gotta-
ones.
We got to get a.
Then you have Noel Williams, Malachi Moore, Elijah Roberts. Damn it. Teddy Buchanan,
Teddy
Upton
B.
Stout, Clay Webb, Cam Horsley, and Jackson Woodard.
I'd be
Right.
ecstatic.
It's cool.
Kenny
draft.
went very heavy offense for the Cleveland Browns here.
I did.
Come on.
We broke. We broke.
I love
it.
your draft too.
Nope, I'm not broke.
Damn,
We
Jalen
got
Walker
Cam
there at
Ward,
30.
I know,
Jalen Walker,
like,
Trevayon Henderson,
Travion.
we were just
Charles
as surprised
Grant.
as you are.
Jared Wilson. So far, he's only got one defensive player. Keandre Lambert Smith.
Yeah.
Oronde Gatson II.
Oh, I got cornerback.
One of my sleeper tight ends there. Elijah Hoosie. He's got two defensive guys.
I got my edge.
If you got the
You got
Hoosie,
three.
you get a
Okay,
little
you
bit.
got three.
Derwin.
Ricky White III and Jabbar Muhammad. Very heavy offense, though.
Yeah.
That draft board got leaked.
Well, you know, the Cleveland defense.
My stuff's getting out of here.
Jalen Walker, guys, and Myles Garrett.
Makuba.
Dude, I love
The
that.
draft
Kobe
board got
Bryant.
leaked quicker than a Kim
drafted
Kardashian
Mike
nude. You feel me?
Green.
All right.
You got Mike Green, Alorante Ursi, Andrew Makuba, Joshua
Dog.
Farmer, Kobe Bryant,
Ursery.
Dog.
Nick Nash, Q Robinson, Damian Martinez, Jalen Connors, linebacker, Cody Lindenberg, and place kicker Tyler Loop and Zeke Biggers. So you got very heavy defensive, but
that's what we need.
That's kind of what we need.
I like those picks, man. Kobe Bryant, man.
We got us some
Reminds
Isaac
me so
Guerrero.
much of
We got us
Bernardo
some
Green.
Pearsall. We got us BA coming back. We got Kittle. We got
a married BA coming back.
We got some good
BA
stuff
coming
here.
back.
Yeah, we got a married BA coming back.
He's gonna be
that?
motivated now.
How you guys doing? Now I can see you.
But I don't know if I ever told you this. The day the allegations broke on Justin,
And you know,
I'm gonna
BA is
reset
gonna
the
want
whole
to prove
thing now.
I just bought my kicking tee to go see if I could still kick myself. Like the day
Darwin's gonna try out.
Man,
That's what I
don't
do.
try to pull a groin.
dude,
Show us your Christmas gift every week.
When I know, dude, I still haven't gone out there. I told the girlfriend I need to go out there, and I want her to be there so I can test my 40. But when I played semi-pro, man, I was out there barefoot. I never missed from 40 yards, man. I always pulled
Make
right
sure
on
you
50.
tape it. I want to see you tape it there, Darwin. Make sure.
Dude,
you
I'm
have
telling
it.
you, when I do
Flip it
go
up,
out, the
tape it.
football fields have been shut down since Hurricane. What was the last one that came through?
Yeah, because you'll sink. They turned into quicksand out there.
Actually, yeah, we've had a lot of sinkholes here. It's a serious problem. Yeah, we had to evacuate a building at a complex because a sinkhole opened up in the. Sorry.
Yeah, them sinkholes.
All right. So let me share screen.
This draft went on fire.
It's a decent draft.
We're actually
Decent.
going with
Right.
we're going with a different draft, a different one this time.
Ooh, yo,
Just
power.
because we know it's going to fall differently.
We is switching it up.
This is a
All
power.
right, yeah, I do like pro football.
Power draft.
The thing about this is you
yeah.
can't like see the guy and look into him like that's why I like that other one.
Mm.
Yo, is this the last draft? That's too bad. We could have had Wolfie on too.
What? Where's he at?
Wolfie,
That's my guy, man. He's in the chat.
Wolfie, good people, man.
he said you stole my players.
That's what everybody's.
That's what I was saying. Paradum, your
Buchanan,
got leaked, man.
Roberts. He liked Baltimore's draft more than mine.
Yo, anyone think this draft is gonna be, like off the hook entertaining? I think it's gonna be awesome.
Can't wait for the draft. Even though I haven't really been like into the draft this year as I usually am.
I'll send him the link there, Dave. If you want to get Wolfie in here. Wolfie is intense, y'all. Hey, drafting ain't no play. Y'all get ready.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen Spongy show up. Maybe he's a little wore out. He had a day.
Spongy might have a date.
No, he had a day though. Is what I'm saying because his grandfather unfortunately passed away. Sorry.
Oh man, sorry to hear that, bro.
Prayers up. Sorry to hear
And
that.
you know, he had the funeral today, which I believe they should just call them celebration of life because you know
It is.
Well, Irish funeral are very different than a lot of other funerals. So
I'm trying to scroll down on the chat
How
on my
so?
thing here.
they have a party and get drunk as fuck. Nobody is sad.
Well,
No,
Yeah. Fun as possible to celebrate that person.
well that's
Let the
cool.
Florida Man games begin.
Hold on a second. Tell me about the Florida Man games. I'm interested in that.
I showed you the video. It's a legitimate.
Yeah, I
thing
gotta
now.
hear. I gotta hear those.
Oh my god, you have. I showed you the video. Hold on.
Wolfie just went over
Oh, there's
4,000.
Eric Wallace, David Corona. What's up, guys? Haven't been paying attention to the chat. I need to.
Yeah. Spongy's in the chat, he said. Probably you may have already said that.
Yes, he is.
This girl's on fire.
What do
Now
you
you got
mean?
that
I
song
can't
in my
see you
mind.
backstage.
Any thank you.
Yeah, all good, Spongy. I need to like for some reason my chat's like not constantly running. Wonder why.
Oh, hey, I didn't even know John Jay was there. What's up, John Jay?
What's up, everybody? Red Jet Shell
We
jumped
said hi
on.
to him
Hi,
earlier.
girl.
Yeah,
Thank
been
you
here for a
so
little
much
while.
for your support. Let me
So
shout my
appreciate it.
peoples out. Eric Wallace in the building. I got Bay Area Sport. John Jay is in the building. 49ers Media is on with us. He
Yes, sir.
invited himself. Now, David Corona, what's up, man? Shouting all y'all out. I thought I saw Scent was on
Sin,
there
yeah.
with me.
Of course,
Hey,
we got Crazy Juice,
Crazy Juice.
got Wolfie.
Scrappy Doo.
We got some legends.
There's, no. That's him. That's
Midnight on the
that's
East
Spongy.
Coast. You know, I usually on at noon, but now I'm at midnight. They used to call me Crazy. Man, they call me Batman.
I love that movie. We used to play that team in high school, Terradome, and when we went there, they would throw rocks at our van.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah, my
real
laptop's working fine. I don't know why my.
fair East Side.
Hey, East
Anyway, so what?
Who told you to sing like that?
Terradome. Do you want to do another team? Should we give Anshel a shot at 49er GM here?
Yes, sir. By all means, yeah. Let Ansel
All right.
get some.
So then we'll go
Alrighty.
Baltimore because Levi is here. All right, Kenny, who you doing?
I'll do Cleveland again.
You gonna rebuild the
Any
Browns
trying
again?
to build
I'll
up that resume?
Different people this time. All different people.
All right, Terradome, do you want to do a team or do you just want to?
Be the resident. I'll be Kyle, and Ansel can be. John.
Okay, yeah, good idea.
Okay.
No, I ain't gonna be.
You
I
gonna be
ain't never
Kyle
gonna be Kyle. I ain't gonna mess you up like that, Ansel. Let me go ahead and get the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll take Jack.
I bet you want to be Trent.
That looks fun.
You don't want to take a running back in the third round, Terradome?
Not enough.
If Trent Baalke was here, I'd just look for ACL injuries.
Okay, so now my device is keeping up with the chat. Okay, good. It wasn't before. I have no idea why.
Synchronized.
Well, they made that easy for me.
Are we doing trades or no trades?
I would like to go Travis Hunter, but I'm gonna go at
Trades.
Carter.
Trades are definitely like if they offer trades. If you want to propose a trade, you can propose a trade.
Okay.
Who you going with, Kenny?
Abdul Carter.
You're not going to go Shador Sanders?
Nah, I don't even have him going in the first round. I'm sorry. I love the guy, and I don't have him going in the first round.
Oh, Shador going to Jackson.
He's going to go to the Saints or the Steelers, probably.
Dude, someone will take him.
Maybe even the Raiders. You know?
All right, Anshul and Terradome. This is what you guys got getting offered right now.
I hope
we got to
that
give our last pickup, move back 3 spots, and then we pick up Indy's next year second. And then
all right, I'm gonna look at the offers,
is...
but that's intriguing. All right, that's way too down for me.
Yeah, that's way down.
Let's go back and let's actually accept that Colt.
That's all the way to the end. But look at how many pick draft. I mean, you get.
Nah, I don't.
You end up with like so many picks.
Yeah, don't be hypnotized by that.
Nah, I'll take that Colts one though.
Spongy would come
it's
in.
Like you're not dropping down too far. You get that second round pick for next year.
Yeah,
accepting that trade for sure.
I mean, a second round pick next year. That's nice.
Yeah, well,
they took Tyler Warren with that pick.
Ooh,
now the Bengals are saying move back 3 spots. They'll put us in at 49 if we give up for 75.
But what if he flipped that second round pick next year?
And the Eagles are still offering. Well, look, they want us to throw in pick 100 this time.
We're not trading with you, Philly.
Guys, you would be fine taking the Cincinnati.
All right, you know what?
Just
because this is a mock draft, we'll accept.
Like Spongy said, Spongy definitely vetoes that trade. Like
you've moved back 6 spots and gotten 2 second rounders. That's
yeah,
awesome.
I will take that.
Get that
let's-
Cincy. Yeah,
we'll
that's
we'll
good.
trade down. Okay,
You'll be
now I'm
fine.
stopping.
Oh man, look what Cardinals.
No, we
Oh,
too
it's
far
one of
back.
those type
No,
of
we're
websites.
trading now. These guys are like, ooh, these guys are these guys are in business. They're taking calls.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
nah,
every
we-
team
Nah,
right
that
now,
ain't gonna work.
Baltimore's phones are
Nah,
open.
that ain't gonna work.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna
Nah,
we'll
that
stop.
ain't
We'll wait here.
Watch when I get on the clock. There will be 0 trade offers. And call
Alrighty,
it that.
so
That's it.
what a pick are the Steelers at again?
I don't think the Cardinals would actually do that. I think they would go defense. I think.
This-
Well, DB or wide.
Let's look at who's
Well,
on the board
if
here.
you're running a zone coverage, there's no better.
Wait, David, who? What pick do
Yeah,
the
they
Steelers
could really use a
have?
cornerback though, and if you put somebody good across from Mark
Steelers?
Harrison, and then
Yeah.
you got Trey McBride, you got a lot of
I
options.
just appreciate that that's not a D line or edge.
21.
They invested so many picks. In that.
You
Well,
know
if you
what?
get them because the
Let's-
edge
Ora Horo, Braylon Trice.
I bet we could get something because
Kelvin
Shador
Banks
Sanders is
100%
right there. Pittsburgh may want to go up for him. Let's throw them an offer.
Pittsburgh, I have them taking Milrow.
Nah, but he's
And I could see that.
like
then.
I think
Shador
Milrow
is
and
If
right
they
Tomlin
want
there.
their
would be a
version
nice
of
little,
Lamar
nice
in a
little team.
sense.
All right, so we give them 17. We get 21.
And you guys, I don't know if you know, they invited Milrow to the
Mm.
draft night, so they expect him to be taken in the first round.
Let's see if they give us
I saw that.
123.
Hopefully, a Will Levis situation doesn't happen.
Okay, 123.
Yeah, there's no like marker saying, hey, they'll definitely do this.
I know. I does this website not do that? I guess, right?
I mean, the value card, I have it, but it's like so hard to read and it's all blurry. But I can mail it to you if somebody wants it.
Let's try to throw in like 229, I guess, and see if that.
Yeah, and sadly, you can't even do next year's picks like you can on other.
Yeah,
And we'll
that's going to be a lot of picks. But
Get rid of the 123, bro. I don't think you need.
What round picks 123 again?
I don't think you should do that.
Fourth.
123 is the fourth round.
Or
I think.
get rid of the 229 and the 123 and give them the 156. That might be good.
All right, yeah. Get rid of the
I
228.
think. Well,
I mean, all they can do
I
is
was gonna say,
reject.
well, why not try this?
Yeah, let's
Yeah, go
try
ahead.
it.
Let's
Yeah,
try it.
and see what they say.
All right, let's confirm. All right.
Nope, rejected.
No,
All right. Let's try. Let's go. Let's do
Wolf
this
said
again.
he's backstage, by the way.
Oh, he is. Let me get him up.
Let's try this.
Pterodome, I did my measurements the other day. If I was in this
Wolfie,
linebacker class, I would be arm length.
Well, guys.
You're muted. We can't hear you, Wolfie.
No, we heard him.
No, I heard him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There he is.
you can hear that laugh.
All right.
We did that and just the 123, and they said no.
Yeah.
So 156.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's try it, I guess. If they reject it, we just all right, whatever.
All right,
let's
just pick. Yeah,
let's
I think the
pick.
Steelers want that pick. They just want to pick.
Alrighty. Let me look at the defensive tackles, please.
all right, that sounds good.
Just want to look at my options, real quick.
Trade back the Lions. Get a second round pick.
Walter Nolan. Very popular.
Okay, I do like that. Let's take a look at the offensive tackles, please. Okay, way too early still. Let me look at edge. Otherwise, I think we'll just go with DT. But
Banks went at 13, man. You could.
James Pierce has off the field issues.
Donovan, easy, bro.
He's kind of lanky.
I'm all right with the next. All right, let's go with the D tackle.
You got
ladies and gentlemen, the pick is in with the 17th overall pick after trading down. The San Francisco 49ers are drafting defensive tackle Ole Miss Walter Nolan.
Solid pick.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Solid pick.
Derek Harmon.
Move it back.
17's pretty good.
That's fine. Yeah.
No, don't mess with them in defensive linemen. You get Walter Nolan. You get an SEC guy.
I don't know if you saw media. He fell to my Ravens at 27 in our last mock draft.
I've gotten
I was
him at
like,
40.
Yeah, no way I'm passing on
Yeah.
Walter Nolan at 27.
All right, Levi, you're getting trade offers. And that's kind of crappy, actually.
28 and a 2006.
I know, I'm not
31.
going to get no good trade offers here.
They're just trying to fleece.
They
you.
just want to take Gray's
All right,
Abel.
what do you want to look at?
All right. Will you do me a favor? Will you go to the top? What quarterbacks are left on this board?
Levi, look what it says right at the top. OG.
Did you say quarterbacks?
Yeah, I want to see what quarterbacks are left.
Jack
I'm trying to trade back, bro. I don't want this pick.
Yeah, I don't like picking at
I
this.
see. I gotta see.
Look, Shador Saunders did go to the Steelers, though.
And see, I was hoping Shador was still there.
That would be solid.
Let me see.
And
Very-
those freaking
very
fools
risky.
didn't want to trade with us.
And I knew I wasn't going to get any good trades. All right, I'll just take my picks as they are. Please take
Get
me. to the
Donovan
big
easy,
board.
bro. Get Izaraku.
I know. I took him in my last draft in one of the rounds.
Strengthen that line, Levi.
Do something, Levi.
Like I said, I want to
Jared
trade
Harmon.
back. I want Xavier Watts is who I want, but it's way too early. Like I said,
It is.
I want the trade back.
You can
But
get
just
Xavier
for
Watts.
just
40.
to speed this
Little
up,
reach,
I'm going to
yeah.
go ahead and take Starks from Georgia, solidify the free safety position.
All right.
We'll just move
Starks is still on the board, and you're going to.
And we are to Cleveland.
Like I said, I would love.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Trade back into the second.
I'll take
Hold on a
that.
second. Let's look at the other one.
But I'm just trying to save some.
Nah.
Yeah,
here.
screw
F
that.
F
A
that.
second and a third, though. That's actually.
You
Give
take
me that.
this?
That's the one I
37
want.
143. That's
I think
nice.
that's
Move back
start of
4
the
spots,
fourth.
pick up
That's
another
solid.
top
It's not bad.
150.
I know. Why can't I get trades like that? Come on.
Yeah,
Oh my
I'll-
God!
I will
would take
accept
in a
that
heartbeat.
too. I accept
Levi,
that.
they're
93.
saying we don't want to trade with the Ravens.
Now the second one is never as good. I want
As long
that.
as it's the Bears.
That is great.
The Bears we hate, honestly.
No, I don't want to deal with the Jets. They garbage.
My Ravens actually have a
You
great
wanna deal
relationship
with-
with
you
them.
wanna
I'm
deal
leaving
with-
the Jets in the trash heap.
Everybody's
Sorry,
going to be garbage
I love
to
Aaron
be
Glenn.
on top.
Okay, so now is where we get
Rod
our
Kelly.
quarterback.
Rod Kelly in the building.
We're gonna get Jalen Milroe, quarterback, Alabama to Cleveland.
God, Kenneth Grant and Xavier
Lord.
Watts on board, right?
We don't have a
Wolfie's like in
quarterback.
shambles, right?
Okay, so Cincinnati's a lot next year.
I'm
Oh,
Jalen
I'm
Milroe's
off. I
biggest
forgot.
hater.
Okay.
Hate the way that you walk
Nah, screw the Cardinals.
All right, Wolfie, let him know.
Guys,
Wolfie,
you
you my
realize that-
designated rep here. Wolfie,
Cleveland
what
just
you
signed
got?
Joe Flacco. We don't need a quarterback, bro.
All right, we'll talk it up.
They got Kenny
I'll talk
Pickett.
it up with Wolfie so that he kind of gets.
When he gets to the playoffs and
Involved in
starts
here.
getting tired, we bring in.
All right, Wolfie, you're Kyle Shanahan. What do you want here?
Running backs are available. I'm just kidding.
Oh God.
It is a good running back.
Give me a good
class.
long snapper.
I mean, at least I would hit on the running back, right? If I did
I
Run,
know.
at least I would hit on it.
No, I don't trust you, man.
Yeah,
In
they
all
took
seriousness,
Xavier Watts, right about. I don't know about that pick, Watts.
Available. I love Luther Burden, but I
Kenneth.
wouldn't do wide receiver yet. Honestly,
Yeah.
Kenneth Grant. I mean, Jesus, that's
I
kind of.
know. If you didn't take Walter Nolan already.
Let me see.
Yeah,
who the
but we need
edges,
two D
though.
tackles badly, bro.
Yeah,
If
we
you
need
Yeah.
two.
I
of
took
these
Kenneth Grant
guys.
right now, and you have two starting D tackles immediately.
Well, let's see the edges.
I would go
Nolan does
Grant,
give you
yo.
more
I would
pass
go
potential than a Grant does, while Grant gives
Grant
more
would
of
be
that nose
awesome.
tackle.
Yeah, I just want to see. What
I vote Grant.
Ooh, I
media.
do like Landon Jackson because of his athleticism.
Yeah, I like Landon Jackson at 75.
But let's go with the DT, man. Let's go
Yo,
with the DT.
fix the Niners.
I am gonna go with Kenneth Grant here, even though I hate Michigan
Solid
players.
pick.
I hate
Solid.
Michigan too.
Great pick. there,
And,
Moody.
that a
and you have
Razor
a pick, you have another pick because of the trade. The rant.
Oh
yeah,
right,
fuck that.
nah, Rams, we're not helping the NFC.
That's a great-
Sorry, we're not open for business.
I have them a
What
love
if they're
for
overpaying,
Razorbacks in
though?
my
What if they're
heart, but
overpaying?
like
What?
What if the Rams are overpaying? Oh,
I don't
sweet.
care, bro. No,
All right.
not
No,
bad.
they're offering like they wanted us to move
He
back
just
like 40
he don't care
spots.
about
Like,
the
nah.
deal. It's just the dealer.
Exactly. All right, let's take a look at the edges again, please.
I agree with Juan. It's probably the best.
People
place.
be petty on mock drafts. Oh, I just don't like you. I'm offering you the world. I don't like you.
The
All
world
right,
is
let's look
crumbling.
at linebackers.
ooh.
Whose world is this?
Demetrius Knight is that
Demetrius
far
Knight's
down?
our guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's kind of crazy. All right,
Yo,
corner.
listen, Chris Paul, don't be sleeping.
I mean, Chris Paul looks
Can I
good.
pull the-
I also
Like
love-
a good
I also
neighbor,
love
State
Thomas.
Farm is there.
Amos and
I do
Thomas are
love
there
me a
too.
serious Thomas, man. We're
Makuba.
almost on a. Let's look at the old offensive tackles because that's somewhere where I
I
think.
appreciate guys that show up to the combine, take it seriously, compete, and really
Bro,
show
Mac-
that
Marcus and Bo can be the next center on the Niners. Would be fantastic, bro.
What about edge?
Uh,
We don't have an edge yet.
yeah, I didn't really like the edges though.
What's the edges that are available? If you don't mind me asking.
I
The
guess.
draft. I'm just curious.
Yeah, no, you good.
People love Carson Schlesinger, and he's from UCLA. I could see that going to the Niners. Well,
Oladejo is
I
kind
know,
of like
and I don't like those
The,
packs.
the thing is, I would have taken if I had already taken an edge. but he's
Oladejo's
a
awesome.
guy.
he's
To
got
me,
more
he's-
off-ball linebacker potential.
Yeah, he's still like a project to me.
That's
though.
Larry Krueger's favorite guy right there.
He
is
isn't
Not
like
those
Oladejo.
Pac-10 guy.
He
We got
just
one on the team
converted.
now, and he get ready to wash out. Is Jackson? I think it is. Or
It's so funny because Drake Jackson's birthday is today.
And see,
sorry,
I'm
Drake.
looking for pure
Not
pass
disrespecting you
potential.
on your
All
birthday,
right.
man.
Wish for a new knee.
I don't like those Pac-10 defensive linemen.
David,
I'm gonna
do another
wait
draft. Spongy wants to do a
on-
draft if you're going to do
All
another.
right, let me look at the corners. Sorry.
Dude, you got 49. You fall all the way back to 100. That's brutal.
I know.
That's
Let's look at the
absolutely-
corners.
Whose world is this?
World is
All
mine.
right, I really like this guy, and I know he went to
Amos, you just
Florida
got Nolan.
State
Nolan, let's
too.
do it.
But man, pairing up with Renato Green, give me a Zaria Thomas.
All right, I like that too.
He's got a lot of potential.
Did you just pick Thomas over Amos? You did not just pick Thomas over Amos.
Yeah,
Both
because
good
Green.
players. They're both good players.
You also
Come
had
on, bro.
Oh,
Dude, Wolfie, I'm trying to make this like a Niners draft, man.
I know.
Wolfie.
hold on. Take me back to that Jacksonville trade.
There's gonna
Yeah,
be some
go
pain
ahead and give
because
me
we
that.
all know the Niners.
Here
never
comes the
do.
pain. Here comes the pain.
Kenny?
Yeah,
I told y'all
I
my
don't
boy.
want that. I'm good. I'm good on the.
You did
I'm good
not
on-
just
I'm good
do
on
that.
the
It's funny, Wolfie's like reaction, especially when we do our shows.
That's how you do
God,
this
we
short.
doing some crazy.
Hit
Like,
that.
so it's my turn.
When you make that short, you just take your camera.
He's like the whiplash of draft.
I feel it in my soul, man. I just feel it. It's almost like in the future, like if the draft actually happened and I saw that, I'd be like,
What a Papa J.
Here's your next short for 49ers. You telling the GM of the
You
49ers,
did it
"You will
wrong.
not
Just do it right."
draft,
They did not just draft Amos. No, for
don't
Amos.
draft another.
Did you see that on the board? He's getting on me. I'm the dean.
Whose pick is it?
Yeah, who's pick? I think
So,
it's Browns. Browns?
Juan in the building.
Ravens
What's
pick?
up, Juan? Papa J's in the
Cleveland.
hizzle.
Browns
And
pick.
is on the clock.
Yeah, can you just bring up my picks? It helps me.
It helps. It's my therapy.
It helps me find my center.
Is that your whoopee there, Kenny?
God, talk about a franchise-changing draft already.
What up,
Okay, so I'm
Red
going to have Jalen Royals, wide receiver, Utah State.
All right.
Got to get Cam those weapons, and I need a
You
running
don't
back.
want to get Kyle Williams so
Get
that
Kyle
the
Williams,
Niners
brother.
don't.
That's a
No,
steal.
because I don't have Cam Ward. If I had Cam Ward, I'd pick up Kyle Williams, but I don't.
Pass. I ain't doing
With a Utah State guy. We're the flying Elvises. Utah.
By the way, I will not be taking Kyle.
Yo,
Yeah,
by the
give
way,
me,
David,
you
you
can go ahead and
said
give me
you said that
Darius
Jalen
Alexander.
Royals dropped a lot of passes. I looked it up. He has like a 5% drop rate.
Yeah.
He's like one of the best catching guys in the draft, and he's like a mini Debo.
Oh, all right. Slow down.
Pass. This is the pick
Bro,
that I just
I
picked
hate
up
when
in
people are
Jacksonville.
like, "This guy's a mini Debo." I'm like, dude, nobody's.
Will you
Well, I
pass
mean,
on
Debo
Who's
was
your
Debo
burden is
for
that?
2 years, and that was it. So I mean,
Yeah.
anybody could be Debo. Debo
Reject
hasn't had
that
1,000 yards in 3 years.
What's the other
Spitting
short?
hot fire. You're spitting hot fire there. That's true.
But I love Debo. Y'all know that.
No.
2021 Debo, I love. Then after that, it kind of
I hated Debo after
it
20.
became a marriage that you wanted to force Trump.
Well,
I
I
was
would have
like,
traded
get
Debo.
him
I
outta
never would have
here.
re-signed Debo or Brandon Ayuk. So I'm with you. Ooh,
Take me to edge, please.
bro, I love the Josiah
Edge that
Stewart. Josiah Stewart.
And
Jordan
then
better
take me
not
to take me to linebacker.
Awesome.
Who I want.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, we're definitely going edge here.
Those linebackers are disappearing.
It's just the question: do I want Josiah Stewart or David Walker?
Really? You
Man,
don't like Kyle
Josiah
Kennard? Really?
Stewart is number one for me. Birch is 2 up right
Kyle
now.
Kennard's
Wolfie.
defensive player of the year.
Wolfie. Shh.
I'm
You got a
gonna go
reverb, man.
ahead.
Why you trying to leak our draft
Wolfie.
board
I'm
over
gonna
here?
go ahead
Hey,
and
Wolfie,
reach
what are
like
you
a
doing?
crazy
helping the
person
field.
here. Give me David Walker
Kyle,
from
man,
Arkansas.
stop leaking
I'm
our
reaching.
damn draft board.
I'm reaching. I need someone that can give me a little girth on that run defense as well, man.
Oh, no Diddy.
Pause. Girth.
Wow, that's a
Pause.
My girth moves
I
the
can,
earth. You
I
see.
can be a
There's a
be-
guy named Longer Beam. I'm surprised there's not a guy
Those
named
people are in my
Girth this
division. What are
draft.
they thinking?
Hey,
Everyone
Kenny,
knows
you're
we don't
not
measure
John
by
Lynch,
length. We
though.
measure
You
by
can't be
volume
copying
now.
me, man.
That's how you measure.
All right,
Measure
Kenny,
by
you
volume.
got 2 picks in a row here.
Ooh.
Look at Kenny. A 2-picker.
Oh yeah. Take me down to Chinatown, David.
Really?
Yeah. Cameron Scattaboo. Let's go. Don't
Ooh.
care.
don't do that to him, man.
Scattaboo.
I knew freaking
Yeah, that's a great
Send
pick.
to the
Yeah,
Browns. No.
ooh, I would take that in a.
And he does have a little bit of
Perfect for
the feel of what was that running back that was on the cover of Madden? They had
Peyton Hillis,
Hillis.
Peyton
Yeah, he
Hillis.
does have a little
the
Hillis.
white boy wonder.
Let's just hope he's not Amp Lee. You know what I'm saying?
Kenny, smash your pass, buddy.
I'm gonna pass, my friend. It's the Jets.
Yes. Heavy gasping from the crowd. He swiped left.
Kenny and the Jets.
Oh boy.
He said no Diddy, one Girth.
Yo, I gotta go Cam Williams here. Offensive line.
You know, if it tickles your pickle.
Well,
I can
Do
get
they get a
something.
tackle? Oh, yeah,
pause.
Jordan Wilson.
Oh,
Alrighty,
all right.
no thank
Every
you.
Henschel,
tackle's a
you're up,
guard.
buddy. You got pick number 100.
Yeah, well, no thank you with the Packers, but let me see what the other.
I know,
Why do
with
you
anyone
think
but
the Packers? We own them.
Well, I'm rejecting all offers. I'm not
he needs some
interested in
current draft
trading.
capital. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Let me look at the tight ends, please.
Benny and the
Ooh,
Jets.
okay.
Love
okay,
Elton.
okay.
Tommy, I love Elton John.
Yeah, come on now. You crazy saying that.
You got a guy.
All right, I
man?
can wait because the guys I like, I would not take them right now. Let me go to
Are
the
you taking
all.
Jackson Hawes for that run block?
No. Let me go to the
The
all.
Giants
please,
are why I
David.
don't like. The Giants are why I like the
Ooh.
49ers.
You want to go to what?
All.
Simon from USC.
All right, with the 100th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers are drafting Jordan Barch, edge rusher from Oregon.
Birch from Oregon. Ooh, Pac-10 guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Stack up that D-line, baby.
They meant that, man.
Throw up to
They
you.
meant that.
Throw up to you.
Wolfie is not okay.
All right,
He is mad that
you got no,
I'm with
he does not like that himself caution. He's
Yeah,
not
we're
gonna know how.
we're not.
I'm in pain, man.
Hold on,
We're
hold
not-
on. Wolfie, thoughts? Can we get
Defensive
some thoughts,
lineman,
commentary? GM
You
Wolfie.
got Kyle Kennard there, Joshua Farmer. I mean, holy crap.
Dude,
Joshua
we already
Farmer,
took defensive tackles, bro.
He can play inside
David,
and
just
outside.
show me the offense.
Inside
Just
and
show me the
outside.
offense.
Here come the wolf. Here come
know,
the
I'm
wolf.
sorry, bro.
I spoke on this. I
Here
feel
come
like
the
Terrio
wolf.
would agree with me, and maybe Wolf. I don't know. Maybe like one of the best ways to cover up a weakness at linebacker
All right.
is to have guys that can eat double teams on the defensive line. Walter Nolan is going to be one of those guys in the sense. So
All right, it's a little
Whoa,
early,
Spongy.
but it's a little early, David. But I'm gonna go Ty Felton, Maryland, with my 104th pick.
Terrapin.
Let's go.
Ty Felton.
Yes, sir.
I'm hearing good things.
Kenny's trying to stack up that.
Keep in mind,
Jalen Burrow. I mean, I got to help him
He's
out.
up.
He's no
Is he
superstar.
doing a good job though? We didn't say
Oh, there's
that.
All right.
Sponge.
So now
Bob
we're on San
SquarePants.
Francisco.
All right, yeah. What up, Wolfie?
We're at our
Rowan's going to try and
113th
snipe
pick.
Cannon from you and Roberts, so be careful.
I'm going to still be Buchanan from
All
you
right,
all day.
let me
He's gonna
look
snipe him. That's what he
at
did last
the
Ooh,
linebacker.
there's
In the last
Billy
draft.
Bowman.
And Ty Felton is from Ashburn, Virginia, ladies and gentlemen. Ashburn, Virginia.
Virginia boys. Must be something about the mines. They yearn for the mines.
It's something to be won.
It must be something in the
Let me
water.
look at the
That's just the
tight
heavy
ends.
metal.
Mm,
That's that coal ash.
there it is. Love it all.
Ooh, there's a Rondé Gatson.
Oh, you got
Mm,
brother.
Does
Too
David
early
have
for
a
the
man
guys.
crush?
Let me
Big
look
O.
at running backs.
Yeah, David loves Gats and he hates.
Did you say running backs?
Yes.
Yes.
I did.
Do it. Who are you taking? Who's your guy?
I don't know how they have
If you
Tootin in
draft
front of
Tootin,
Martinez just
Anshul,
because of the
you and I are
combo.
gonna have problems. I swear to God.
And Samson is
What?
If
There's
you
so
draft
many
Tootin,
good
Kyle,
running
calm
backs.
down, bro. I might be taking your running back, okay, man?
oh Lord.
Don't you
let me
dare.
look at the offensive tackles.
Yeah, you'll
I
be
didn't
good.
know 49er Media came to choose violence today.
Dude,
Oh,
give me
God,
the
the
exercise.
table, body slam
Give me
someone.
Logan
Ooh,
Brown.
there's Logan Brown. That's the
Ooh.
partner of Dominic
Pooney,
Pooney.
Yeah, let me give me
brother.
him, please.
The disorderlies, Tommy, that's hilarious.
Ooh, Anthony Belton's still
The
on the board.
fat
He's been
boys
mocked.
are back.
With the 113th
And you know
pick,
they will
the
never be whacked.
49ers are selecting Logan Brown, Kansas, offensive tackle.
Yeah,
Pairing
baby.
up with Dominic
Him and
Pooney.
Dom Pooney. Let's
Over
go.
Anthony Belton.
Because of Pooney. Pooney was banging the table.
Yeah, bro. Dominic Pooney. And I
Pooney
think
was a
he's
star last year.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
with the
was.
Ravens.
Bro,
All right,
Wolfie
we
is
took
not happy.
safety, defensive tackle.
Yeah, you are Wolfie.
Has
Wolfie,
Wolfie
you
had any
okay?
input?
If this
You haven't
happens
been
in real
listening to
life,
him.
dude, I
Do you hear
swear.
Wolfie banging the table, media, or what?
It's
It's okay, bro. I don't even care what Wolf.
Oh, you
I'm
guys
getting
brought me
my
on here to
sources
suffer,
ready.
man.
Would you please take me to linebacker?
Get Anthony Belton on the board, brother.
Levi, you don't need
Dude, I
any.
don't think
You don't
Anthony
need
Belton
any.
fits with us, man.
Dang. Do I take Buchanan or Kaiser here is the question.
Bro, you talking about Wormser?
I took Buchanan last draft.
You talking about Wormser right now?
Dude, take Kaiser. Just do me a favor.
Yep,
please.
Papa J.
So we can have Buchanan.
Yo, you're talking about Wormser,
Will
Tom?
you take me
What was
to
what was Worms? Is that Revenge of the Nerds?
Yeah, he was the smart
Yeah.
kid.
Okay.
Will you take me to offensive line, please?
There's 3 different positions. Which one
You
you want to
still
look
watching
at?
the pies?
Give me the guards, please. I mean, actually, take me to tackles, bro. It's
We've
probably
got
going to be
Bush.
a tackle convert.
Get Lamar to throw the javelin.
I mean, I feel like it's hard to pass on Anthony Belton here. Give it to me.
I'm sorry, bro. I don't think Belton fits our scheme, man.
I'm
Probably fits
taking him
Ravens
because he's
team,
been
though.
mocked to us quite
He'll
a bit.
adapt. He'll adapt.
And it's the Ravens again. I think you might have 3 in a row
Yo,
here.
I will
Levi.
say, media. I love the green teammate, and I love the Dom Pooney teammate. You're doing the right thing, bro. Chemistry is everything, bro. Chemistry is everything.
Exactly.
Chemistry is everything,
All
man.
right,
You
now
gotta make
It
make
takes
people
players
feel
3
comfortable.
years to get to play together before they
It takes a village.
Yeah, bro. Offensive linemen take a while to
Remember
develop.
what
go ahead
happened
and
when
give
you
me
go with
Bringing a
just
guy
CJ West from
Remember
Indiana.
what happens when you go
one
with
of
just
his
the ranks,
teammates that can
media.
help, man.
Ravens
Yep.
got a
All right.
solid draft, dude.
Yep.
Ooh,
Oh my
CJ.
God.
And then you can go ahead and give me Jack Kaiser here from Notre Dame.
Oh,
You don't want to take this trade from the Eagles?
Levi, did you even take
I know
offensive
Sponge would
lineman yet?
veto that
Not
trade
even
in a
one
heartbeat.
offensive lineman?
Thanks, Papa J. I appreciate it, man. It's because you
If,
guys.
Who'd you want?
Okay, thank you.
I'd veto your
Ooh.
decision. Oh my God, Jack Sawyer's there.
I was just thinking that, Sponge. I'm like,
Oh yeah, Wolfie 4K.
just
Good
double
shit,
check
bro.
that Kaiser's gone. I'm thinking
Thanks,
about
man.
Sawyer,
Appreciate
but
it.
like,
Awesome, man.
let me-
Hey, I appreciate it. I'm
give me actually go back to Edge. I can probably make this work.
Tommy
Lee
could win
Sawyer
it.
from Ohio State.
Yo, Tommy, one of my favorite my favorite song Tommy has is
Cowboys
Rita,
not
I think it's
interested.
called.
Ravens,
Sorry.
dude.
Song.
Just having
It's like
to
a slow
steal the
song.
draft.
What?
Sorry, Cowboys.
We need it.
You don't want to
God,
fleece
though.
the Cowboys?
yeah,
Nah.
that
I've invested every
174.
pick into
All right
defense.
there, Ansel.
Okay, bro. I'm not in the business of trading for bad picks. Okay,
Okay.
we're in the business for taking good players. Man.
Anshul, I don't think you've ever traded, man. You never take a trade ever. You hate trading back.
I mean, he took some trades.
Trades
very
are
good.
hard, bro.
Look, he did.
Trades are hard, man.
Dude, I also did trade back.
Just be lucky that I got no deals for that first round pick. If I had
Alright,
traded
let
out of the first round,
me
I'd have
look
fucking
at
loaded up on picks in the
the-
first 2 rounds, like second and third
Let
round.
me
Like,
look at the linebackers,
Dude,
please.
all I want to do, all I fucking want to do,
All right,
All
we
I
have
replace
wanna
that Milwaukee
do
starts with
All
Xavier
right,
Watson.
this is
Eddie Buchanan's my guy.
With the 138th overall pick, the San Francisco 49ers are taking California linebacker Teddy
Buchanan.
Buchanan, baby.
All right.
Great player. Great
Finally.
player. Great player.
All right, now we're at 147.
All right. Let me look.
Oh, Woofy.
Up. Oh,
Happiness, man.
alrighty.
Dopamine.
Gabriel.
Yep.
Let me.
Because
what
I'm
period,
happy.
What number?
Fun
You
fact
guys need a
about
quarterback.
Teddy Buchanan, he actually lined up at slot
I'm gonna
more
get a
than 60
quarterback.
times over the past 2 years. So if you're looking for a guy that can cover in space as a linebacker, he's going to be one of the better
Okay,
guys in this draft, I feel
147.
like,
Got it.
especially a
Thank you.
steal in later rounds.
You guys need a quarterback. Draft Dylan
Let
Gabriel.
me look at the tight ends.
Ooh.
At
Send
the
Dylan Gabriel to
edges?
the Seahawks.
Tight ends.
Of course, he
tight
didn't
ends.
perform very well against the
got
University
I
of
heard that
Miami.
y'all don't. I heard that y'all don't want to pay
Jalen
Purdy over
Conyers.
55 mil.
Dude, I do not like these.
He doesn't
tight
need
ends.
55 million, bro.
Like, I'm not taking.
Nobody
probably
needs
what he
55
wants.
million dollars.
Yeah, but-
I need 55 million.
He wants.
I could definitely
and
use
But you would
55 million.
take 48.
I could use
right?
55.
Let's look.
Yeah, but you would take 48.
I think 55 would work.
55 is a
running
lot
back?
better.
That's
couldn't
what
even
we would
use
call
that. I wouldn't even
leverage
know what
in
to use that money on.
negotiations. David has never made any Pro Bowls, or in neither of us
Has
have,
either,
or
so
any of
that
us
is
have.
either.
Well, Brock Purdy is, of course.
The Dodgers stink.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Let's look at
How's
running back.
Running
I would
back?
shave 5.
Dodgers will probably be back.
1 year
The
of-
Dodgers suck giant balls.
1 year
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are the Kansas 49ers because we're taking running back Devin Neal with us.
This year's Tyrone Tracy Jr. basically saying
I like
college
RJ
as well.
Harvey.
Kyle Monange, man.
I mean,
Kyle
not
Monange did not
Yeah,
fumble.
he
draft.
Sir, hey, Kyle Shanahan, calm down, bro.
Menage
Running back, man.
right?
You
He's
got
in
your
the-
damn running back.
The owner
I
right now
know we
is
waited
fired,
all
buddy.
this time, bro, but we got you your running back. Come here.
The Atlantic Coast.
See, maybe if it was in the third round, he'd be a future Eagle, but he'll still probably find a way to be a future Eagle.
Oh,
All right, so here we are. We're at pick number 160. San Francisco 49ers up.
Is it pick one?
JJ Pegues is there. How about safeties? Look for your
I'll tap
safeties.
that ass. I'll tap that ass.
I want to look at secondary actually as a whole, so we'll probably look at corners.
Face down, ass up.
Oh no! I thought.
All right, we are bringing in another Cal player to the team, Noel Williams, baby.
Great pick.
let's go.
Great pick.
Okay.
That's a great
okay.
pick. That's a great pick.
We need some
That's a
cornerback
great
depth.
one. There you go, man.
Yeah.
There's no way we're.
I mean, I saw Teddy
Speed
Buchanan
quarterback.
today go like 235. So
Go ahead and give
All
me.
right.
We're staying there on the West Coast. Go ahead and give me Jalen Smith, cornerback, USC.
Jalen Smith.
I thought you were gonna say
Foosball.
Justin,
Actually,
and I was like,
that is-
that's
And
not on
Kenny.
the West Coast.
The
I
Cleveland Browns.
I need to look at cornerbacks, my friend.
You too?
They gone.
Dude, that's
They gone
there's a
already.
run on them. There's
Yeah.
a run on corners going on right now, folks.
Take
I
Yeah,
mean-
they are. My
5'10"
God.
corner.
You
Yeah,
could
I'll
do
bring
worse
it
than
to-
Mello, but I'm not taking one right
Hold
now.
on. Will you scroll down? I want to see if a project guy's there, if you don't mind. Just like on the
Wow.
corners a little.
McWilliams.
Jared Smith, good tackler.
There's 2 guys with potential.
There's
There's
four.
longer beam.
Williams.
I'm still
there's
looking for my
Boozy.
guy. There's 3
They're
guys with
Bane.
potential. Keep going down. There's 3
I like
guys
Fortune.
with potential on
I
the
like
list.
Yeah, Fortune.
I
Whozy's
still
good.
don't see my guy. Maybe he's gone.
Yeah, you don't need to go that far for a cornerback, Levi. You might as
We're
well play football
we're
Yeah,
in
he's.
at this
like
point.
600 range.
Yeah, you
I
can
mean,
go ahead and wait
okay.
to the
I apologize.
The
undrafted free
Yeah,
agent
you can
portion
wait
Well,
until free agent if you're going that
of
far.
the exercise.
Nah, dude. There's 3 guys there that are. I would take 7th round.
Can you
draft
just show
picks
me
on
my
there.
team, David?
And I know who it is. I bet you I can guess one of them, Derwin. I know one of them that you like.
Let's-
I bet
let's
you
hear
guess
it.
one.
Because
It's Mello Dawson from Kansas.
No, it's not actually.
Oh,
No,
okay.
he's not one of my.
Okay. Look
My
at the
pick
tight.
six.
I really want to know where my project
Can you
guy
check
from
those tight
UTSA
ends,
went.
David?
Everybody likes a good tight end.
Za Frazier, I think
Yeah.
he's a little bit high on this.
Don't take my
Okay,
guy.
can you go to wide
3rd
receiver?
round, maybe 5th, potentially.
Wide out.
I'm pretty sure.
Looking for like
White,
All right.
prototypical
All right, here's the crazy thing.
numbers.
Show me the quarterbacks.
You can teach him. It's as simple as that.
Damn, bro, it's
Quarterback?
about a-
Oh, there's
Kyle
McCord.
Kyle McCord.
Syracuse.
I love that you knew him, Sponge.
Let's
for like
go.
1 second.
You
We
going
are
with
getting a
Cal?
fucking quarterback in this draft.
Cal
Damn,
McCord.
they're getting two
Ooh.
quarterbacks.
Oh my
Kyle
god.
McCord's he's sleepy good type of like.
Well, now we got.
Where's he play? Cal
Now we
McCord.
got Flacco,
Syracuse, and he transferred from Ohio
Milroe,
State, so he's
and
played in both
McCord,
systems and done well. But at Syracuse, he had a way worse offensive line.
and Kenny Pickett.
David, I know you won't be able to
McCord
see
did-
the
okay,
We
player.
almost sixth round.
Now we can
when you-
trade
do work.
Pickett when a team's quarterback goes down and gets some more
Exactly.
picks.
I was gonna say you can look at that if you need
All
a little
right.
more insight.
Well, let's take a look at that big board.
McCord's
Is it
got a
sixth? I think
great
it's sixth
running back.
round. I think it's time to do work.
I like Rourke, I like Brosmer, I like Cook, but I can't.
There's
take
a lot of good running backs. There's a lot of good. Oh, we're taking Peebles. There's not even a question right now.
He's
Yeah.
a little dude. He
I don't
did good
care.
on the one-on-one.
I'm taking
Peebles.
3 defensive linemen and I'm restacking.
Did you
for
watch the
next 4
one-on-ones
years.
though? Peebles looking little weak, but whatever.
It's fine. I got
He's
it.
a
Alrighty,
pass
Browns
rusher,
are
bro.
all
He
Yeah,
can
he,
sit
he
for
took
2
3,
years.
so he got time to hit the weight room.
He
Yep.
better because in
He's
the
got
one-on-ones he looked like garbage. But I know I like him. I'm just saying.
All right, Browns are up apparently at the 192
So did
spot.
Lance Jackson, by the way, on the one-on-ones.
Damn, do
Looking weak
Niners
as
not
fuck.
have another pick or something?
Dude, I'm telling you, Arkansas
Oh,
guys,
you-
like I got nothing but
Oh,
love. for
are you
Ravens.
kidding?
But
I was like,
Realistic.
Do the Niners have another
look at
pick?
Drew Sanders last year.
Let's see.
Didn't even been a second round pick. Like
So
he couldn't
Yeah,
cut it
two
out,
left.
and I went to
All
Arkansas.
right, cool.
Two
It's
picks.
it's my pick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apologies.
All right, just do the all and take me down to Chinatown. Very slowly, though. Very slowly.
very
Kenny,
slowly?
there's traffic. Is
But
that
what
why you
about
can't
Southern
get on my pass?
Korea, like South?
Yeah,
Korea?
brother. There's traffic, man. It's the lanes.
All
are-
right.
You
All
get
right.
that Yaki Mandu.
You can go back up.
The traffic
go-
stopped, I guess.
We're gonna go Cam Jackson, Florida defensive tackle.
Yeah, that's not a bad pick either.
Get the interior
Over
D
Ty
interior.
Robinson from Nebraska. That's your
Yeah,
guy.
you can't be mad at the Robinson pick
Let's
either.
go with
Like
Ty Robinson when we get a shot.
Again, the Browns at 200.
Trench.
they've got like a little spec before I got 3 picks, I think, in a row.
Oh no.
Oh no, Kyle.
And
All right, what do you want to pick? What do you want to do, Kenny?
Is that the top?
No, it's the bottom.
Okay, show me just defense.
I don't know why I left that. It's actually kind of shocking that is the top though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mhm.
I mean, I saw the Bassa there after I
So,
said.
like I said, interior defensive line, A+ in draft depth in this class.
Show me offense again. Sorry,
There's not a
I might go. I can wait on that guy.
I
Oh,
almost
wow.
feel that about running.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell Kareem Hunt to F off, and I'm gonna take myself a little Taj Brooks
Didn't
right
he
here.
re-sign with the Chiefs anyways?
Taj
Yeah,
Brooks.
we're gonna
Chiefs,
tell him
Kenny.
that anyway. We're gonna say that anyway. I meant Nick Chubb. I'm sorry.
Already gone,
Oh,
I
no,
think.
Nick Chubb can ball, man. Nick Chubb's good.
He didn't
Nick Chubb
sign
can
yet,
ball
right?
for the Jets.
All right, we're at Baltimore.
I think we've taken like
Nick Chubb
nothing
signed
but
him.
defensive players so far. Oh no, we took one offensive lineman.
Yes, you took one offensive lineman. That's
Look at that draft from the Ravens, man. Oh my god.
Man, look at that Niners.
I see that Ravens draft. It doesn't look very good.
It's so good.
I still don't think I grabbed a linebacker though, so that's a little upsetting in a sense.
Is Kaiser still
Yeah,
available?
well, you were
We got 4
you were,
picks
you were,
left.
you were gonna draft.
But Levi,
Buchanan,
did
but
you even
decided
take
not
I
to.
know I
one
was going to draft Kaiser and I got sidetracked.
One offensive lineman? Did you take one?
Yep, so far.
You only
All
need one, right?
You lose Lamar. Derrick Henry gets his knee popped
Will you
off like
scroll a little bit down
program.
on
You're
that?
gonna be hurting, bro. You're gonna be very sad you didn't take some O line.
We re-signed Ben Cleveland, Daniel Falele, and we've got a couple guys we're still continuing.
Boss
Good, that's the
around
problem.
there.
Oh, I'm probably going to take Woodard again, but it's too early. Take me to cornerback again.
Cornerback.
Yeah, I'm going to add continuing.
Take me to backs. I mean, you're gonna have a bunch of guys on the practice squads. What's gonna happen?
Levi, make sure to draft a white cornerback because
I lied. I'm sorry. Take me an offensive line. I am going to draft an offensive
I mean,
line.
come on now.
Interior, potentially, as well.
Carson
guards.
Vincent is nice if you can move him to guards.
Give me Willie Lampkin, please and thank you.
There you go.
Willie.
Lampkin, like 5'11", dude. Like
Willie
Yep.
Dynamite?
Yes.
CCU before he went to UNC.
He's
All right.
5'11", 290, but think about the leverage that guy can get, you know?
Yeah, Jason Poe got
The
leverage.
He'll be a guard. We need a
especially on the
backup
tush
center.
push.
He's
We
going to have
actually
Jason Poe
do
leverage
need
on
a
the bench.
backup
Oh
All right,
my
well,
god, how many damn
back to the
picks do the
Ravens.
Ravens have? They got
210.
Go ahead and give me Addison West. You don't even have to move. Western Michigan right
There
there.
you go. There you go.
Yeah. We're going to continue to build the
David,
offensive interior.
David, imagine Willie Lampkin doing the tush push.
that would be something else if you could
Need
actually
to
accomplish
ban
that.
the tush push.
Yeah, it'll be banned.
I
All
hope
right.
It'll be
What in
banned.
the sword?
Numbers on the clock.
It will
I'll
be
tell you
banned.
why it'll be banned because it
It's
was
gonna be
already
banned.
banned for 8
What's
I
the
think
draft
the
result?
Jalen
Is it,
Conyers is out there.
is it my pick again, or is
I
it
think
Niners
so.
final?
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's
Yep.
blasphemous.
It's not the first time people tried doing the tush
I think
push.
it's my pick still, yeah.
It is because you got like a bajillion six-round picks.
What's the draft results? Does it show on that or no? I just don't want to make someone else's pick. I think it's mine though. Yeah, 212.
It is.
All right.
See, right here too. It has the symbol.
Take me to wide
Which pick it
receiver.
is.
Take me to wide receiver.
Take me to wide receiver. No.
Get Connor Lacey.
Hell no. Scroll down a
Dude, I
little
would be
bit.
taking
I
Lacey.
guess I
And
lost
He
that
might
one.
never play for you, but
Jimmy Horn's pretty good too.
Will you scroll
Jimmy
down
Horn's
just
a
a little?
solid kick returner, dude.
Get you some Jimmy
You're
Horn.
not good. I think Thornton's like way high on this board.
All right, you can go
Kenny,
back
you
up.
want some horn?
Go back up.
Kenny,
just a
you want
little
some
bit.
horn?
Stop.
Yo, listen, elite speed.
Oh, right there. I'm sorry. Efton
Elite route
Chisholm,
runner.
wide receiver, Eastern
5'8".
Washington.
Who?
Efton
Efton
Chisholm.
Yo,
Efton Chisholm,
wait.
wide
What is
receiver,
that
Eastern
name,
Washington.
dude?
Levi, I saw that y'all brought him in for a top 30 visit.
Efton Chisholm? What the? That's a real name.
Efton Chisholm.
That's a
Yeah, don't
real
be
person.
sleeping on that Efton Chisholm. yo.
Look. It's a real name. It's a
Special
real name.
teams
Look,
matters.
That's
It
a
does.
real
look
person.
Efton
That's why-
Chisholm.
That's
That
why I
what
like
a
her.
name, man! What a name.
Eastern Washington. Efton
What in
Chisholm.
the Efton, bro?
Hey, what's
They have
up,
him at
guys?
a 90,
What's your name, sir?
92.1 on PFF. He had
Hey, what's up, man?
120
What's-
receptions, 146,
If you're gonna love on Nick Nash from San Jose State, you have to give
1,306
that kid
yards,
the same love.
13 touchdowns.
He's got solid production, Terradome. That's solid production.
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna give Nick Nash all that love from San Jose State, you have to give that kid the same fucking love in a certain sense.
All right.
Yeah, but he's
A little
5'11".
short, 5'11", 200. But,
And so is Nate Golden,
Just show me all and drag it
or
down.
whatever his name is. Golden, the first round wide receiver from Texas. Everyone said if he was
Matthew
2 inches taller, he'd be 6'1".
And
Yeah.
Levi, by the way, that Desmond Watson guy ran, I think, a 5.840.
I knew you knew the exact
Dang.
fucking number. I knew you would.
a
Oh, there-
5'8".
Carson Vincent, we'll go for it because all those tackles are guards. Remember, everyone got short arms.
That's right.
Tackles
Kenny.
don't
We're
even-
running a
tackles don't even
5'9",
exist.
50.
Once you leave college, there's no such thing as being a tackle.
Damn, Ty Hamilton is still on the fucking board.
Desmond
All
Watson.
right,
probably.
is that the top of the board, or
There
is
could be a
there-
reason he's always there, like Malachi Moore's always there. That's why I
He's
don't
got-
pick either one of those guys.
He's not probably an every
Pick
down
the
guy.
players
But if
that
you're
are
looking for a
coming up.
rotational guy.
I just
Let
noticed
me-
you see the same
I'm-
guy
I'm
way
telling you
late.
to pick
that
with my
nobody
mind.
wants.
What?
I'm
Wolfie,
telling you to
just
pick
say
with
the
my
name.
mind. There's 2 picks here. Okay, did you already draft a corner, right?
Yeah.
And you got what? 2D tackles,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. You
Yep.
got
Two
You'll
need
corners, I think.
3
Yeah,
DTs.
2 corners, 2D tackles.
2 corners.
Yeah.
An edge, an offensive tackle,
right,
a
you picked-
linebacker, and a
you
running
picked-
Okay,
back.
let me look at the edges,
You
please.
picked Thomas over fucking Amos.
Yeah, let me look at the edges, please, David.
I definitely think Wolfie says I want to take the reins on one.
Uh-oh.
Well, too bad, man.
Well, I mean, Trey Amos
Uh,
is only ranked
Nah,
one spot
I hate
ahead
Let
of
me
Amos.
look
Thomas.
at the
Yeah.
linebackers, please.
Batty, Sorrell there. What about D tackle?
Johnny Walker,
think he-
supposedly he's got
Oh, I
a
do love me
sponsorship
some
deal already.
Kobe King, bro.
Nick Martin looked
but-
good.
but-
It's 7th round pick or whatever.
I'll trade your future 5th round pick for right now.
Let me look at the wide receivers.
I would almost take Hamilton here, man.
Receiver. Hit him with the wide receiver.
Uh,
I mean, You want to really compare Amos and Thomas?
Tight end?
It's
I
not
don't
fair.
think
It
so.
says
Let
that's
me
not
look
looking
at
good
the
for
tight
Amos.
ends.
Jimmy Horn's not bad.
Amos is really
Yeah,
good.
let me look at the tight ends.
Go
He
ahead
got
and compare
hurt.
the two of them on everything, and it's not as good as you think.
Should have taken them
Is
earlier.
Jalen Conyers in there?
I do like the Georgia Tech guy a little bit, though.
He's one of the better run blocking tight ends in this draft class. But of course, that's just Georgia Tech.
But how's
offense.
he like
Triple option.
receiving? Because I haven't really watched him.
Receiving, definitely.
Because we already got our blocking tight end in free agency. That's the thing.
We did. We picked up Logan. What's his name? Logan
Luke
something?
Farrell.
Luke Farrell, yeah.
Farrell.
Luke Farrell. Luke Farrell. That's it.
All right. Let me look at the DTs.
I would say Trey Amos just has a lot more college snaps than Thomas. That would be the
All right,
first.
with the 227 pick, we are taking a little bit of a playbook out of the Philadelphia Eagles and going with our Georgia Bulldog, Tyron Ingram Dawkins.
Over Hamilton.
Yes, sir. I believe the Niners, I think.
believe.
The
Can
Reese's
fly.
messing with them or
DMCA. Sorry.
Well, I do like some of these. I do like some of the picks he made. Like I want those out there.
You don't just like every one of them, but
You know what? So I want to mention one thing. David's been really high on that Syracuse tight end, Gadsden.
Gadsden,
the second.
rip him up. Rip him
When
up.
you're-
Levi.
yeah, I ain't looked
So
at
let me give you
Gadsden yet.
a quick fact number here. When you're looking at tight ends in this draft class that had minimum 50%, because I like guys that play fucking football that don't miss from injury. I'm sorry, it's just one of the things. You minimum 20%, max like generally I do a 50. His average depth of target this past year was 10.3 yards from Dylan McCord, who I've told y'all I've got a lot of feelings about Dylan McCord. So in that offense, his average depth of target was 10 yards. If you're looking for a tight end that might be able to stretch a seam, which it seems like y'all might be because you have your blocking tight end, and of course you got tight end number one. That Syracuse kid
He looks skinny.
What do you think of that quarterback? I can't tell if that's good or bad.
I got a lot of. I like him honestly.
The comp for Gadsden is Jake Ferguson. That's not so bad.
And yeah, Gadsden's 236 by the way, 6'5", so could use to put on maybe like.
He's got to put on some weight for sure.
Isaiah Likely's 240, so.
I have been hearing
10 pounds while he's tight end 3 gets his NFL body. You know how Kyle is. He's probably not
all
going to
he
play him
needs
anyway.
is 5.
Gadsden, 6'5", 243. He's not.
I'm hearing a lot of good things about Gadsden.
He's towering over the guys.
Oh, looks like
As
the
of late.
Ravens are on the clock.
Oh my.
Gadsden, yeah, the blocking is
you
not.
good.
It's not perfect.
That's right.
Ooh. There's some good. There's still really good defensive linemen on the board, but I've taken. I think I've taken quite a.
Hey, this draft class is crazy with the D line though.
Dude, interior D line. They rated edge, interior D line, and running back as A+ in this draft.
Yeah.
I'd argue on a few other.
Get the best blocking tight end in the draft.
That's why I always go O-line, cornerback.
He's got 3
linebacker.
tight ends already though, and
Yeah, but if you got Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry behind you, got one blocking tight end over here, you got another blocking tight end.
we have Charlie Kolar from Iowa State, who's a 6'7", 270-pound tight end who redshirted his first year. Yeah, he's one of the better tight ends blocking in the NFL. He got some playing time because of Andrew's injury, so I love him a lot. I don't want to. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Is that the big board?
Yes, it is.
Take me to linebacker. I'm taking the Woodard kid, UNLV. I'm sure he's still there on the board. This is my last draft pick, and I think he's still there.
Right there.
Yes, sir. Please and thank you.
69.
I'll let him compete with Trent Simpson this year.
69. Okay,
All
we
right,
are on.
so-
Is this our last pick? I think. Right?
Yes, this is our last pick.
All right,
I know
let
this
me
is-
look at the kickers.
The
Tyler
Yankees beat the
Luke,
Giants. The
78.3%
Yankees beat the
kick percentage.
Giants. Oh my God, the Yankees beat the Giants. That's one of the
Is
most
he even
famous.
there? That's the question. Scroll down, please, until you see someone with Arizona. All right, I see him
Tyler
up there
Luke.
with
Oh,
the
is he still there?
249th pick. The San Francisco 49ers are taking the GOAT at kicker.
Over
Tyler
Morales. Dude, it's
Luke,
crazy.
baby.
Wow, classic Kyle.
There may be some bias going on in that
Yo,
pick.
you had
but I'm just
Areola
saying.
Borealis there, and you
Hey,
didn't.
Brett Boyer went to Arizona
Luke,
too,
man.
so I
You
mean,
had an Areola Borealis on you, and you skipped him.
You were
Bro,
taking
All right,
Brett
all
Boyer
right.
went to
Kenny,
Arizona.
you got one more pick.
Yeah.
Just me, bro.
We need that cornerback position, so we're gonna go and look at
Noah
some.
Dobson if he's available. That's the guy.
We got to get the quarterback right, and we got to get the cornerback right.
Get the
Oh
hussy.
man.
Oh
I'm
yeah, definitely got to get the corner right.
Okay, I'm gonna go Mac Williams, but I
You little
prefer
hussy.
Hoosie. I prefer Hoosie, but I'm gonna go Mac Williams
you
because I
got you
think
got
What
you
about
got
O'Donnell
O'Donnell
Oh, I'm about to say
Fortune
O'Donnell
longer being
Fortune's got
Who's
some
big.
potential as
Fortune
well.
might be a Pro Bowler, but I got another pick, don't I? No, it's just my last pick.
Yeah, the last pick.
It normally would say next pick, so this is your
I like
last.
O'Donnell.
Yeah, I'll go
Yeah,
Mac
he's got potential.
McWilliams. I will go Mac McWilliams.
You got 4 defenders on that defense minimum that are drafted.
I'm just trying to pick different players from last time.
I just
Evan
like
Warwick,
longer beam because of his
Kennard,
name. His name is
Knight.
hilarious.
You gotta have.
Longer beam.
Alrighty.
You got
nice Ravens
Look at
draft.
that
I
draft, dude.
would be
Oh
so
my
fucking
God.
happy if we. And again, I would trade back Milwaukee Starks to go back in the early second round to grab Xavier Watts there and add another third round pick, and I would nut myself on draft day
Oh.
live.
Pause.
Jackson at 126.
And then
As
No
a
Beaver,
draft
the Cleveland
enthusiast, I would
Browns.
nut myself.
Yep.
No Bieber.
Nice pick
You went
there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty much
Listen,
8
just-
offensive picks.
I just want to go on
I think
record.
you
and say
got
I
3
love this draft. My last one
defensive
was
picks here.
I gotta say, Kenny, I do like the fact that you picked a running back at 40. That's so cool. That's very, that's legit of you.
And Scatabo would be such a great pick for
Well,
that
dude,
team.
I
he
too.
couldn't
went-
pass
he
up
went
on Hunter or
quarterback.
Carter. That's the thing, right? I can't pass up on Hunter or Carter for a quarterback that I don't know what they're gonna do.
I feel like the only pick I would argue with Kenny on that is the Jalen Royals, but I didn't see the whole board, so I can't like really argue.
I
because
know.
he's a really good productive receiver. Like he's gonna be solid for years.
You know,
And
I
the best
well,
draft
keep-
them
keep
it was
in mind,
either
I live in
running back or
Utah.
wide receiver. That's what I was gonna do.
I live in Utah. His problem is his hands. He really
You
needs to
said
work.
that, but I
He's
looked him
got
up.
the dropsies.
He has a 5% drop rate. That is
Ow.
false
That's not
information.
what I saw.
No, you know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
will
saying you
settle
didn't see
this
it. I looked
right
it up. And he has
now.
a 5% drop rate.
Outside of Abdul
My
Carter,
position.
I'd say my favorite pick from the Browns was Scatabo.
See,
That was probably the best one.
Scatabo.
That was probably the best one.
I like.
my draft year.
I like him there in Cleveland too because you brought up the Peyton Hillis, and so I like it.
It's really good pick.
20 targets.
He's a physical guy.
And I can't
Oh
give
look,
up.
we got
I
Indy's
know he's not perfect, but in
2026
round
second
two,
rounder.
like,
Yep. GM 49er media, cooked with the second round pick.
oh shit, I should change my name because you guys are 49ers.
I hooked you up, man. I hooked you up with that Kenneth Grant one. All right. That was going to be Jonas Savea.
I don't even know if he was available, though. I should have looked, though.
I like Walter Nolan and Grant, Teddy Buchanan.
There you go.
Those are my faves.
Noel Williams. I like that one. Taking Tyler. I know it's only a 7th round pick, but taking Tyler Loop over Borregos is crazy.
Wolfie Media. You guys doing your
bro.
own
And
draft?
our special teams coordinator was an Arizona Wildcat too, bro. Okay.
Well, that's just what I'm saying. Is it's kind
It's a
of
little maybe
I still joke about it. I don't know if Sponge agrees. I think Harold Fannin Jr. to the Eagles is a fucking lock because they hired the head coach from Bowling Green State.
Oh, don't say that. Don't let that happen, dude. I'm so upset.
I think it's a lock. Like,
They already have
which
two
he's a
tight ends.
great head coach, by the
They
way.
already
Sponge.
have
That
two
was a
tight ends.
great hire. Like,
I have Goddard.
he's
man.
like that Bowling Green young, like
Goddard and what's the other guy? What's the some with a C, isn't it?
Calcaterra.
Alcantara, yeah.
wow.
Wow, I ain't.
Yeah,
I,
I
know
really didn't
Bowling
mind
Green
that though.
connection.
That wasn't
That
bad.
could be different. That could be different.
Yeah, we've been on for 2 hours and 45 minutes right now. Oh, wow.
Solid.
I know.
And I thank
This
everybody
should-
for
this should
coming
be
out.
like a lit stream
stretch.
for the draft.
Yeah, like
Wolfie and Media. You guys doing the draft too?
I'll have to see because it kind of depends. I'm been working, so
I'm definitely doing the draft.
entirely sure
internship.
yet.
I want
I'm
the
definitely
first
doing the
night.
draft all
I
3
will
days
do
because
second
it
and
doesn't
third
interfere with my work. So I'm gonna be all 3 days. The day 3 is brutal.
Yeah, that's my
It was-
favorite.
I think it was 7 hours and I can't remember if it was 16 or 46 minutes last year, but we did it.
I'll be standing up the whole
Damn.
thing.
Yeah,
By the way,
I
I
was
have
on
those
with
numbers on
Niner
Jalen Royal.
Faithful Radio like all 3 days
Yeah,
of the
check the
draft.
Royals numbers. I'm telling you, I saw a 5% drop rate.
So yes, you are correct. Drop rate 5.2%.
Kid
It's
got it.
slightly. It
I did
is
my
now.
research.
Hold on.
Yo,
It
for
is
2 months,
slightly.
I've done nothing but snort NFL draft.
It is
Dude, I
slightly
have
above
not
the
been
mean. It is
draft that much.
slightly
Yeah, wide
above the
receiver.
median rate, but below the 25% quartile. His grade versus man coverage is great. His average yard per route run is only 3 yards, so more of a short game. The question is, I guess you would say health and availability.
Yeah.
2022 season 7 games, 2023 a full healthy 13 games. 2024 only 7 games, but he still put up
Yeah, but they got wide
839
receivers
yards in
in
7
Cleveland too,
games.
so could wait.
Including a good game, I
They'll
think,
do his best
against
to do it, though.
Boise
Give him
State,
a
it looks
minute.
like, and a pretty good game against USC, that is Southern Cal,
Spongy.
which, of course, the level of competition around him, it's one of those ones, if he's able to pull like 65 plus against a team that is way more talented than his, that shows that he can probably, if case in point, like in a Senior Bowl, which was he a Senior Bowl guy? I think he might have been. Yeah, he's a senior.
Yeah,
I
you
think
can.
he
He was. I don't remember him too much.
I could
but
look
you
it up,
know,
but I'm not putting any more computers on. I'm done. Everything's off.
you're right on that, Mark. 5.2.
Oh, I just killed my friggin' tablet over there because I was like, I need to figure out how to share this screen to my big screen so I can like do the draft up on the big screen and keep an eye on everything on this one. You
I
know,
mean,
'cause I have my
I
tablet
will
running
help with
in
that.
StreamYard over here. It was like,
I technically have 1, 2, 3, 2 43-inch TVs, 2 monitors, and if I really wanted, I could have another
God
TV,
damn.
tablet, and 2
Bro,
other
this is
monitors.
nothing.
Me and my
Darwin, are
girlfriend
you
have
in?
like,
Are you in the Ravens draft room
Laptop,
secretly?
tablet, TV.
You got some-
I actually applied to the scouting internship, the Norman the Norman Lot or whatever scouting internship, and I'm desperately trying to get
Bro, I
hired
would
on.
start at the worst.
But me and my
school
girlfriend have a
for
gaming
free
like
if they
PC
let me.
room together, so
Oh,
like we
nice.
have mirrored setups, like 2 screens and then 43-inch flat screens mounted to the wall.
well, hey, what I was getting at is we've been on a while. It's time to get on out of here.
Yes, sir. About 3
2:45.
hours.
What has
Yeah.
everyone got going on this week? You know, I got Niners Coast to Coast Monday on the Stay Faithful podcast with Ty. And of course, Corey Davis 49er Wednesday, where we'll be. Now, I'm trying to find a better term, but we're going to do smash or pass on the top 10 on every position group when it
Ooh, I
comes
like
to the
that.
NFL
Ooh,
process.
that's a good
Smash or
one. That's a
pass?
I'm
good
trying to
one.
find a
Here's-
better term because we might have some
What is
ladies on. You
that?
never
Like,
know.
Wait a minute. Smash and
Yeah,
pass
that's
wonders?
it's
Wait,
been borrowed.
Hold up. Pause right there.
David, don't
Smashing
forget,
another
we're going to
Desmond
be on
Watson's got cake, yo.
Leave
Huh.
it to David on Thursday.
Fuck, Mary,
Yeah.
kill each position group.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm fucking
It
these
should-
running
it should
backs.
be
I'm
like,
smashing on running back,
pick
bro.
or
I'm
pass.
smashing that.
You pick or pass.
Oh my god. So what we doing?
But,
We just, tell them what we're doing this week or what?
Sorry.
Yeah, me and Wolfie will be on Thursday this week at noon on Eastern. That's 9 o'clock to you on the West Coast, right after Murder, She Wrote. Me and Wolfie gonna chop it up. We'll do this will be our last mock draft before the real one, right? I think we'll,
Yes, I think this is our last one because I'm doing the draft. I don't know if you're going to be there or not.
I
We're on
won't
the
be
East
there the
Coast
first
officially
night.
11
I'll
days,
be
man.
there nights 2 and 3.
Okay.
The first night I'm at work,
Really
and
only 2 weeks away
you
from
know
the
we're gonna
draft.
wait around for that 11th pick, and then everybody's gonna just be mad, and you know.
Question
Yep. Like
for you
per-
guys. I have to know this because everyone who follows me knows exactly how I feel about the 11th pick. Is there a player that if the 49ers pick at 11 that you would absolutely lose your freaking fracking mind on? Because I'm going when I
Any
do the draft,
Michigan
I'm gonna have
player.
that
Mike
muted.
Green.
What?
Any
Then-
Michigan player.
Then
Now,
Kevin
now
Nolan,
hold on.
or Walter,
Now,
whatever his name.
Yeah,
is.
he
when you
don't
say
like Mike
lose your
Green.
mind,
No Green, no
do
Nolan.
you mean
Put
in
that
a
shit
good way or bad
on the
way?
fire. We're good.
In a bad
That's
way.
a good clarification,
Yeah,
David.
'cause,
Actually,
I mean, I'm thinking bad way because we.
Well,
That's
hold on,
usually what
David,
happens
David, and
in
Levi.
Madison.
You guys gonna be there on Thursday?
yes, sir. I forgot the time, and I want to clarify.
5
Like,
p.m. your time. 5 p.m. East Coast.
I know you said we know all the picks, but I want to like try
Snake
to
draft.
figure out my positioning so I can. I'm telling you, I'm going to try to give you the most realistic.
We're gonna
mock
put.
draft I
Don't
can
even
give you.
bother. We don't do that shit. We're gonna put names in a hat, and he's gonna pick them out. You're gonna pick where they. That's it. You could be third. You could be sixth. I don't know.
Oh
Damn.
boy,
You're just gonna have to
this
be
is gonna
ready.
be cool.
I agree with
Don't go to
Crazy
sleep and prep
Juice
for every
passing on
situation, Herd.
Stewart.
Sorry.
Shmur Stewart, man, I swear to God, if
Yeah,
the 49ers
yeah.
draft Shmur
Bro,
Stewart,
three and
Yeah.
a half sacks.
Hey,
Like,
Wolfie,
Throw
Nedia
Pierce
Tatum. I
on
don't know
there
if y'all
too.
know this. I made the joke at the combine. Shamar Stewart had a drawstring bag that had the 49er logo on it as they were walking off, and like he was getting all his stuff to walk off the field. And I've joked since then that he's
I
the
think
pick
I
for y'all.
saw that. I saw that.
don't
Yeah.
say stuff like that, man.
Dude, that's a pass. That is a pass for
Hard,
me.
hard pass.
Oh,
That
Jesus.
is the. I think
Solomon
that's the
Thomas
pick that everybody
vibes,
would do.
okay?
I think
That means he
Exactly.
was
There you
definitely
go,
in an
David.
interview with y'all the
Exactly it,
day
man.
before, and he liked that swag.
No,
Please,
Shmur
no.
Stewart, man. I'm
Feeling-
glad that we all agree. I'm glad that
I think
we're
that's
on
the
board.
player. We
How would y'all
be
feel
looking
about
for.
Tyler Warren?
At
No,
11,
I'm telling you, if I feel like
wouldn't
there's a pick
hate
that
it.
will slightly upset the base 50-50,
I'd go Colston
like,
before
I
I went.
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
hate
be
it.
happy because I'm like, we need to
Colston
go
over
trenches, but
Warren.
I wouldn't
Because
be
Warren
mad
right
because
now,
it's like
right now
they do
Warren
need
is
a
hurt.
tight end too.
exactly, like,
Is he?
I don't know. He'll probably be fine, but right now he's hurt, and they're not really saying too much
which,
about
yeah,
it.
he's had shoulder and the foot injury that was found in the so the combine they found the stress fracture in the foot, and then he was like, "Yeah, I'm good for I'm good for pro day."
And then they didn't do
Pro
it.
day, he had a shoulder injury that prevented him as pro day a little bit.
Also,
That's a
that's why
pass.
he's been falling down them boards.
Abdul
hard.
And he
Carter
does
also
play
a little bit
aggressive,
injured,
so that's
and
bad.
Travis Hunter has been injured as well. They're just not talking about this.
I'm
shit.
telling you, if there's a tight end I'm taking, it's Mason Taylor from LSU. If he's
Dude,
used
I
in the
love
right
Mason
offense with like the
Taylor.
deep
I
drags,
love Mason
I'm
Stay
telling
away.
you,
No. That is a shoe-in for the 49ers right there. That is a
Like,
49ers
the deep
player,
drag.
Mason Taylor, right there.
Oh, okay, you're
Go
agreeing.
watch his
Yeah.
combine on the gauntlet drill. The
Yeah,
dude
Mason
doesn't
Taylor's
fucking
nice.
move like an inch off his line. It's like watching a wide receiver run his
Mm.
drag, like Puka Nakua style. Like,
Well, he
legit.
does all
Good
the
genes.
motions. He does all
Hooping
the
a
Dad,
cooler.
Dad's a Hall of Famer. Yeah,
I love me some
It
Mason
shows. It
Taylor.
he's gonna
fucking
be
shows.
decent.
Like,
He's gonna be a decent player. I
Yeah.
don't think he'll be there. I like Jalen Conyers for later, and very exciting. Y'all check some film out on Jalen Conyers.
Fanning could fall
Didn't they
too.
do a top 30
yeah,
visit
Fannin,
with
draft
that
Mason
that
Taylor?
that
Fannin,
40
oh my
hurt
God,
him.
dude.
That 40 hurt him.
Yo, the yak on him, the stiff arms, they're scary, bro.
Mhm. Yep.
Best receiving tight end in the draft, I think.
He's like Nick Nash. And I mean, there was a guy last year though had kind of similar, lot of catches at a lower level, but he just didn't have that separation ability, and that's the key, and that's why his draft stock is falling because when he didn't run that fast forward, he didn't have to split. Like, if you can't separate in the NFL, it's a hard life. A lot of
I mean,
quarterbacks
we saw-
don't like throw
Field play
contested
doesn't say
ball.
that.
we
though.
saw it with the Niners in the Super Bowl. I hate to bring it up, but
They
you know,
are
nothing beats the play.
flipping to more one-on-one coverages, and if you got the horses, you can do it. Kyle needs to, and this is on Kyle here. He's got a scheme to get these guys open, and
Yeah.
there are ways you can do it. And I probably will talk about them next week.
But yeah, Fannin has sneak
All right.
comparison to Likely.
So the one
Not
thing I
quite as
got
quick,
going on, number
Stronger,
one,
probably.
don't forget to subscribe because I'm back down to 194 people. I got
Yeah, what the
punched in
hell?
the
You're
face.
at 190
Come on, man, get this
Oh,
man
man,
200.
It
they
happens.
get
It happens. I'm just trying to get to 200. Come on,
No,
guys, got goals.
Wolfpack, what are you
Yeah.
doing? Sub to our guy here, man.
Yo, that
Let's sub everybody. Let's sub,
Yes,
sub
sir.
like
Then,
Subway sandwich.
so next week-
Sub it.
Next week is the final mock draft show of the year. I'll be taking the reins for the 49er GM back for the final night. And
Damn,
you
I
never
didn't do a
know,
good
you know,
enough
like-
job, David.
I could do like I did in episode 3.
I
Taylor
knew
don't
he
remember
was
that
gonna
when I was
say
trading all over the place, and
Fuck.
that was a good time, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. Wheeling and dealing. I think we had like 17 picks or something.
Dude, I would not be mad if the
I
Niners
traded
like
players
traded.
away.
I'm telling you, if
As a
you can if
get
you
that
can
one too.
stock picks between like 50 and 90, you take that fucking opportunity.
give me the top one.
I role played the Saints a little bit, and
Oh.
of course their picks close to y'all's. And if you can trade back 4 spots, if there's not like that elite level player, like if the draft board falls and all the elite level guys are legitimately gone by 10, man, take that trade back like 4 picks and stockpile
Yeah,
like an
yeah,
extra
4 or
third
5.
if you
It's
can.
the same tier from 11 to like 43. It's like the same tier.
And
player.
y'all have extra fifths. use one of them fists to try to push up maybe like a 4th into a 3rd.
Don't
Like,
tell us what to do, Levi.
sorry.
No, Levi, tell us
That's what you gotta do.
tell us everything
They
you
are
got, and who you
They'll
really
work
like,
anyways,
Levi,
bro.
because those Ravens always snake me.
I currently
Levi, get a
like
guard
Kenny
first,
said,
please,
I'm
so you can get
drowning
all
in
defensive
data right
players.
now. My long list, which I have to cut it down. Some of these guys are going to be. If you don't know, I do primary, 3rd, and later. My long list is about 160 to like 180 players, but I'm going to cut it down to like 5 to 7 players per position.
You
Some are
definitely
easier
do
than
that.
others, though. But
A lot of
So when
work
is
and
this
time.
draft?
drowning in data.
When are you doing this draft again? That's like this. 'Cause I would love to take over the 49ers in one of them.
Yeah,
Next
well,
Saturday.
Next Saturday,
right.
I'll be doing it.
I'll be here for
So-
that, and then Anshul here, 49ers media can judge me for my picks if you'd like.
I'm here
If-
for
I'm
Well,
it.
giving
hey,
you all
we
the
can do
shit.
that.
So
We
bro.
can do that.
Wolfie
Well,
was judging
so
me.
Chris-
He was like, "Oh, you missed him. You missed it."
Oh.
I said, "Wolfie, I brought them to you."
I'm not gonna get mad as mad as Wolfie does.
No, you had some
Wolfie
good picks, media. I ain't
Wolfie
hating on
Yeah,
you, bro. I ain't
you
hating
on
on
there.
you.
You on there.
Media's getting fired, bro.
That's right. That's right. I actually got two Fs,
Yo,
two
media,
Fs in that
in my office.
draft. Crazy
Bro,
news.
I'm
That was
trying to
awesome.
help my boy, Brown Boyer, man. He's from my alma mater. Gotta help
We
him
did
out,
that in
bro.
free agency. How many special teamers
We
did we
didn't.
get?
We didn't sign no Arizona player. What do you mean, bro?
Now,
Arizona.
Brandon,
here's the
no,
real
no.
question. Media,
ASU.
did you have a 3rd grade on Cameron Latu?
Oh
No.
my God, no.
No,
Man, they just.
I had a 5th round
I
round
didn't even
grade
know
on.
he existed in that draft class.
Cam
not
dropped
gonna
two.
lie.
Cam dropped two. Yeah.
Dude, his
You
film.
know.
His,
All right.
You
all
can go
right,
back to my
guys, we
draft
gotta
list.
get out
He's
of
gonna be
here.
a perennial backup tight end 2.
Isn't
But
he
if that's
with
what
the
you're looking
Cleveland
for,
Good to
Browns or
stop
something?
though.
that's the one that killed me when we were live when that happened. I was like,
Dude,
Oh,
that
man.
whole draft was just weird with like
And
The Pearsall
and
one got
then
it
they
was
got the
actually
kicker.
pretty weird. You're not wrong.
like bro, it was our first 3 picks in the draft, and we go like Jair Brown, which was fine, but then it's like Cameron
So,
Latu and
I feel like the entire mentality of that
Jake
draft
Moody,
was to
then
draft
Cameron
a
Latu.
future backup.
Yes, yeah,
And
it was
while
Craig
that's
Moody. And
cool,
he telegraphed it with a tweet. He said, "Let's
Yeah, they
kick
didn't want to miss out
this
on
draft off." And I
They
said,
wanted
"Oh
to make
no,
sure they
they're
didn't
not
miss out
going to
on
do that."
Moody.
Hashtag Niners sign.
And then
Moody's
remember
the
when
best
everybody
Brian Schneider,
said,
by
they
the
were
way.
like, everybody wanted him. We had to take him.
So when I go out there and I nail 350 yarders, y'all are all going to make a video. Sign this guy to be the next Niners kicker.
He's
Hey,
ready.
I got
compete.
X, buddy.
Please
I can
compete.
make that happen.
I'm telling you,
Next
Terrano, when I
season,
put him
next
out there, I don't even. I played soccer growing up. I didn't play football like kicking. At least not. I played football, but not kicking. And every kick I kicked, it was not end over end. I just blasted it just straight down the middle, like the most unaerodynamic way possible.
Like
I
Charlie
could hit
Brown.
60 yards
It
if
was-
I
My
hit
3D
it
glass.
It was falling off like Charlie Brown.
I was punting 60 yards in middle school.
Drats.
I missed my
All
true
right,
calling.
so hey, we're gonna get on out of here. Tune into episode 12 next week, folks. It's gonna be an interesting one. And as you know, as our guy Corey Davis used to say, go 49ers and F all 31 other
32.
teams.